All right, welcome back to the To Be Fair Show. I am your host, Johnny P.
Oh, here, real.
It's Q.
And we bike. Before we get started, I want to tell everybody tap in with us on all socials at the To Be Fair Show. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Hit the like button, subscribe. Hop in the super chat with us. We know we get active in the chat. You know, it go down. Super chats get read immediately. Been a good week. The Panthers pulled one out for them. 16-13 belt to ass.
Who they beat?
Green Bay too. The Packers.
Yeah, that's not really built to ass, but
it's a dub, bro. It's a dub. It don't matter.
But is it all right?
It don't matter, bro. It's a dub.
No, I don't know. I'm asking. You know what I mean? I'm not.
The kids, they could win by 1 point. They bringing that belt.
Yeah, we breaking it out. Yeah, we breaking it out.
Yeah,
don't rain on the parade. It's a good day in the city.
Hey,
it's a good day.
Don't affect me one way.
It's a good day in the city. Shout out to the Panthers. We gonna get started. We got a couple things lined up. I think we got a meme we got going. They done. It's November, so they done cut the benefits for them.
Yeah.
For people. I think we got a meme. We can get into that.
We'll see. I guess. Yeah. Tony, I guess you got it pulled up for us.
Yeah, I got it right here. We'll start off from this perspective, I guess.
People are using EBT to buy food, which they put into plates and then they resell.
You guys have probably seen it on social media, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, where people are selling plates. They call it selling plates, and they buy the styrofoam separated thing, and some entrepreneurial hood types cook and sell plates. Now that's fine as long as you're paying the money and then you're making the profit, right?
Yeah, it really cuts your overhead costs when you don't have to worry about the margins because EBT pays for the food.
We're now learning that a lot of people are doing that with EBT and it's now affecting their business, this government shutdown. This is kind of a big industry in the urban community. Here's a Facebook group that I screenshotted. We Got Plates, Phoenix. And it's got 37,000 members for people who want to buy or who are selling plates. And so here's a story we just wanted to highlight because a lot of people don't know this type of scamming is going on. You won't believe how much prison time this Michigan black woman is facing for using her food stamps to fund her bakery. A Michigan baker refused a plea deal after allegedly misusing over $20,000 in SNAP benefits to fund her bakery. Now she's looking at serious jail time. She's looking at 10 years. Taliesin Teneyuke, 32, is accused of using her bridge card to purchase ingredients she used to bake and sell treats from January 2022 to September 2023 on social media. That's just one example of the kind of stuff we're talking about. Not only are they using it like a debit card to get whatever they want, like if this woman's running a bakery, she needs bags of sugar, bags of flour.
Hey, I'm not going to keep listening to them rant.
Yeah, go say
I'll have to listen to them rant just to get into it because they're definitely making black people the face of EBT.
Well, I mean,
and it ain't even the case for real.
Well, at the end of the day, So let me just ask: are we saying that we are pro niggas using the EBT card for the business?
Not necessarily.
You said pro.
I think that what he did was like an exaggeration of how many people are doing that. He just took a thing that said we selling plates for 37,000,
like all of them
and
EBT.
Like, yeah,
hold on.
Like, that was kind of wild.
Yeah, he said we selling plates for.
But no, he made it seem like they all using EBT to do it.
Group. That was based around.
Oh, they were selling plates, and he tried to make it seem like they were all
like this was the people that actually.
That's kind of where he lost me. And my thing, like, hey, I get it. Like,
the other part about it is what he didn't mention is how many foreigners getting food stamps and filling their stores up that they got money to even open in the first place in our neighborhoods, and they filling their stores using the food stamp money.
So I can't speak to that. I'm not.
Nah, that actually happens.
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I'm not saying it don't happen. I just wouldn't know whether them niggas do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I done seen it, and even like
I don't see too many Asians.
Some of the small shops, even if you think about like a small store. I was about to say, even if you think about like the corner store in your neighborhood.
Yeah,
you know where he get his groceries from, right?
You trying to say, bro?
I'm not saying he get them from EBT, but I'm saying he goes to the grocery store to get his groceries. I don't know if he necessarily get them from EBT, but there are people out there who are doing that. I'm saying they go to the grocery store. I'm saying he goes to the grocery store.
I'm a snitchy mouth too.
He said on the podcast.
You talking about?
That ain't what I'm saying, bro. I'm saying they go to the grocery store to get groceries. So it's people who are using food stamps to get some of them groceries. I ain't saying he necessarily using them. I'm saying there are people who do it.
Got you. We busting balls, but I imagine this leads to like more. Give us a framing of where you was at inside, like seeing this in.
Well, there is a I like to look at things from two perspectives. So if I'm thinking one thing, I have to try to see it from the other side in order to understand. So the thing I was thinking was about like, I got to pay for food. So this food stamp thing don't bother me as much. Like I already have to pay for food. But I had to take from the perspective to understand what somebody who really might need the food stamps is going through, how many of those people are actually being affected. And even like in the sense of this, like that lady was selling plates, it looked like for like a year. So it's like she got her business started. And I don't know how far the business went after that, but she got the business started. Like she did it for like a little bit over a year. Well, almost 2 years. Yeah.
Here's my thing on it. Like when it comes to corruption and it comes to stuff, there's way bigger problems out there than worrying about like what people do in their food stamp money. Like it's already getting sent out. I mean, is it technically should you do? Probably not. It's like it's in the letter of the law, but like, are there way bigger things? Yeah, it probably shouldn't worry about that. But and like I said, that's something I don't really, care about because the money's already out there, and so it's not like they taking it. It's gonna get sent somewhere.
Empathetic Johnny is
he trying to go. Let's see what type of pie we got today.
Oh my! Now I'm looking. Now this is an issue too. Now if I came on here like fuck them niggas, they the
Listen, we just acting for consistency. Listen, you've been on the generational run. I've been enjoying it. You've been showing some of that the Rock Hill colors.
I'm just saying, but like I can also
if it quack like a duck.
I can also say
like a duck.
I can also say I don't care if people
might be
the juice. That's facts. Hey, y'all the one trying to EBT everybody. But
I didn't try to EBT everybody. What you
but I was saying I don't necessarily care what people do with their EBT money. Okay. Like if it's already out there, this spend. If you can figure out the way to double it up, fuck, go ahead.
So
because you already got, they're giving you the, like you said something yesterday with the VA or somebody. Like if it's already like allocated for that, if people are getting it, and then you can do something creative with it and get more, fine. But like it's not like you're getting extra EB. Or you see what I'm saying? Like if you're taking the money that you're getting.
See, the thing is that it's true. The thing is that there's fraud. EBT fraud is real. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We all know this. Do I agree? I have once upon a time benefited from somebody else going and doing their thing with their, you know what I mean? I've benefited before, and that's been a while ago, and I'm hating because if you still finding a nigga selling them the EBT for the 50% off, I'm hating. At this point,
the rate.
Why you hating?
I'm hating.
Why wouldn't you just ask for the plug?
Yeah, but I'm hating though, because I've been missing out on the plug. I be spending like $200 a week. Though? Yeah, I would accept the plug. I would accept.
Don't tell yourself, bro. I heard.
No, what? Tell them I've been paying full. Nigga been paying $200 a week for groceries.
You gonna have to wait till about Wednesday for that
plug. I would love a plug, huh?
You gonna have to wait till about Wednesday apparently for that plug.
No, but see, so this was another way that I was thinking too about the whole EBT thing. So let me answer that. I don't know where I kind of go back and forth. Like the American way is to get over on the reason. That's just the way. The loophole. That's the American way. You can find a loophole in everything. That's what everybody's doing. It's almost like if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. It's the American way.
Yeah, but I think it's probably good to clarify. Like, there's a difference between EBT fraud and the government overpaying for what a person's qualified for.
Gotcha.
And I do think that there's a difference in that. If the government's overpaying, I think that that's more of a legislative issue, and them having to make sure that they do the right things.
When you say they're overpaying, you talking about somebody that's
so like a lot of times people
having the ability to sell off the extra.
Yes.
So you're getting overpaid. That's what you're speaking.
Yes. Okay. Like that's not necessarily due to like fraud and writing something wrong on it.
Right.
That's a policy.
I mean, but the fraudulent thing would be the selling of it because it's for you. That's the fraud part still, because you're.
Oh, I guess if you look at that as fraud,
you can't sell, but I think technically you're not supposed to sell.
That's what I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to. That's what they would call it, fraud.
If that's the part of fraud, I thought y'all was saying like you was like faking your living situation to get more money.
Oh no, I do.
Oh, that's a portion of fraud.
I was about to say that happens as well.
And I think that is different than them overpaying you and you just finding a way to be engineered
to still survive.
With the money.
Yeah, no.
Like I'm cool with like somebody that's selling halves if like you have all the information and they're proper and the government's just overpaying you.
And then as well as you're taking care of you're not selling it away from the need.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, of your family, because
Right.
that also happens too.
And the other part, if it's okay for the bank to invest your money in the stock market or whatever they do with your money while it's sitting there, because your money ain't actually sitting in the bank. They go use it and collect interest on it.
We all
collect
can't
money.
get that out.
Like,
so
so it's like you said, everybody finding loopholes.
I mean,
And it's
that's
like
just
they
the
hating
American
on
way.
the poor man loopholes, like
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the poor
Why these
man
niggas is
loopholes
getting
is.
away with not paying taxes?
The
on
rich people getting
all
by on
this other shit.
everything.
and the capitalist in me love that.
Say it
The
again.
capitalist in me loves that.
Loves what?
People trying to getting off on the
Oh, I
food
thought you
stamp.
was talking about.
And,
You know how you be.
and like, and dude, I love, like, I see that and like, okay, you're doing something with it.
I mean, I
And
ain't
like,
gonna say I love that, but
but
it is,
that's,
like I said, I
I'm
think
saying
it's
the
American
capitalist in
way.
me loves that. I'm saying, because that's intuitive. You making you out here trying to take 10, make it 100.
Say OPM.
Steve said tax evasion is a bigger problem than EBT fraud.
Say it again.
He said tax evasion is a bigger problem than EBT fraud.
Exactly.
I just said that.
Yeah, for sure.
Agreed.
I guess, Real, you wanted to go somewhere with it.
Oh yeah, so I was thinking about like the idea of, and I don't know if this is real or not. This is something that I just thought about. It's like with the amount of, I think it was like the amount of EBT that goes out monthly. I'm assuming that, and not assuming, we're the grocery stores are making a lot of their money off of this.
Okay.
Right. And so I wonder how much of the logistics can be sustained without that amount of revenue going into the thing. You see what I'm saying? So like, I was just wondering, like, as a person that's like, we can say, oh, I don't get them, so it don't affect me, or will it though?
Yeah.
Could it affect you? It could, if you actually stop thinking of it as a. You mean you could easily think, oh yeah, well, I don't get them. You know what I mean? And so it's like, oh, that's their problem.
If you look at it economics, and you run, so say you run a grocery store, and people come in, and you in a demographic where 40% of the customers come in to use EBT.
Yeah, look at the hood store that's right in the hood. You know what I mean? Does the hood store shut down?
Or their sales probably
They
gonna be
couldn't
affected.
get their groceries from. Let me stop.
You know what I mean? But that's what I was just thinking. Like we love to, everybody, and this is something that I don't want to go too far away with, but like we love to like their problem everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like always like that's your problem, or and then we love to also blame. Oh, it's the people that voted for him. It's y'all fault that we got. It's like, bro, okay. At the end of the day, we all got to deal with this shit. We got to deal with it. So what's the point of this blaming thing? What good does this do other than what the fuck? And we already know that the only color they care about is green, and we the ones down here fighting on the black and white. We continuously find reasons to do it. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, if that amount of money does come away from the grocery stores, I believe that this could impact everyone.
Oh, well, here's another thing. Like, if people can't afford the food, they're gonna steal it or something
It's
else.
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Like, there's gonna always be consequences for things. I think. Hey, shout out to I was looking.
But then what does that do? Feed mass incarceration? Because they're gonna lock them niggas up. It's gonna be people to get away, but they're gonna definitely
but I think depending on how much,
have a lot more.
But
everything.
But I'm saying, but for the grocery store, you're still taking that L. Like if you're,
I mean, then they're probably just insurance. Just like if when they loot the fucking the Family Dollar, they just gonna file on the insurance.
Let me say this though, shout out to Atlanta, because like there are cities that like, and I don't know necessarily like, but Atlanta, they were like, they stopped evictions
and the water
and the water bills during this to kind of, I guess, alleviate, some of the economic pressures. And I think that's a good thing as far as like what we can do as people. Like we're like on a federal level, if they're gonna do that, there are things on a local level that could be done to kind of offset some of those pressures. And I think we could definitely focus on like some of those things. If this thing's gonna happen and like we're gonna have to deal with it, there are other ways that we can even kind of look at it and see, well, if we're gonna take an L on this front, water bills and stuff, that's a very good way to kind of offset some of those pressures.
And I want to give a shout out to, because I think it's Billie Eilish. I don't know.
She
gave like 11 point something million.
Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, get out of there,
I don't
Q.
know what she looked like.
Get out of there, Q.
I mean, he solo me. You're so solo on him. You gotta be quiet though. Go ahead. Keep going.
So, and I was going to ask this. I know that Q haven't been able to get in there yet, but I guess this will give him more to feed off when we give his synopsis. So, do we feel like in these times where we're in a country that doesn't like I don't know where anybody stands on like a cap on wealth. I think Q said he was pro like a cap. I am pro a cap, but because we don't have this, there are people that could. Is it? My question is, does it become on the billionaire multi-millionaire class. 2, is it a responsibility that they should accept to assist the country in the need in the specific, like when you talk about kids going without food, should we have an expectation of them to step in when these types of things happen?
I don't know if they necessarily have a responsibility, but I would say if I'm in a like just like think about like a social experiment. If you're in the 1%, you probably want to do what you can to like make sure that 99% don't, have enough to where they don't come and take over you. Because if they lose everything, the 1% always loses when it comes down to like when it's desperation. They'll come and eat. They'll come in, and so I think they do have a benefit to where there is some kind of like self-preservation to where they should want people to have a floor, so then they aren't looking at them, because if motherfucker hungry, motherfuckers start looking like steak, and so like they should want to take that out of people, and they should want to give people a floor so they don't become the target. I think it's beneficial to them.
Makes sense.
Damn, I wasn't ready for you to stop talking right there. Let me go to my notes. All right.
That's all I had though. That's just, I think.
I was about to try and rename the beginning of this to the EBT Wars. Just so the algorithm will pick it up while we was talking about.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I could go ahead.
Okay, keep going.
I think what do I think about like the I believe that like especially like when you talk about these famous people, let's say you're in the 1% from entertaining the people below.
You say
I feel like there to me.
You said they're entertaining,
right? I say if you are entertaining, if the reason why you are where you are is because of entertaining the people below, we have actually catapulted you to this place.
I don't even think it's just entertaining. I think if you're one person that's got their mostly exploiting, or like, or if your customer base is mostly, or the people that support you are mostly, that you should do it then, because like that's how you even got there.
100%.
And not even just like, I don't want to just put it on entertainers.
No. I was just using that as an example.
But yes,
but I 100% agree.
It's bigger than that, because there's a lot of people even outside of entertainers that have gotten there, and it's even like outside of like black people. A lot of rich Americans that got rich that owe it to the rest of Americans. Like even outside of a black thing, like he's thinking about like a fucker like Elon Musk. He's South African. He came over here and got rich as fuck. He owe it to motherfuckers for using our economy and stuff, and like not necessarily like any responsibility. I ain't necessarily like a debt owed, but like there is some kind of like decency that should be paid, or reverence for the people that kind of helped get you into the position.
Well, I mean, I think that example, I don't know how much I agree with that specific. I say entertaining because that's like direct. You know what I mean? That's like there's a direct thing, benefit that we are giving to you.
Elon Musk, a lot of his shit is like direct with like the Teslas and like you or think about like electric cars. But think like he's changed
that the government bailed him out. I believe that maybe that's more closer.
Okay,
I can see
that's
that.
a good point. That's a better point. That's probably a better point. But like, there's something that like, there's something I think there's something owed for like the privilege, the spot that you got. I think so for sure.
And that's why I felt with.
But I don't necessarily think that like, and we were talking about that like where like should there be trillionaires? And somebody made a great point that most like $1 trillion liquid. Hell no. But most people aren't going to get there like with liquidity. It's in assets. But then that's
also gaming the system too. Just because it's not so you just got it.
But it's totally different though. It's totally different.
But no,
like because like,
but it's still the same.
Because you can't spend. You can't. Like, $1 trillion liquid is like way more volatile, way more dangerous than something that's like tied up in a business. Because you can't just readily like take that out. That tree, if it's a business, that's helping feed people. There's people that got jobs off of that money too, and it's working, and it's part of the economy. That's totally different than just sitting in your bank account not doing nothing.
Yeah, but before I want to go too far down that we can go. That's a rabbit hole.
We on the other,
something that, but the same dude that Tone was just talking about going to using the EBT card to put food in the to put food in the corner store. That's the reason. The reason why I actually
you on Section 8 too. That's how you get that.
Right. So crazy, but
I didn't say it about him. I was saying all like foreigners be doing the same thing.
This nigga just literally used him as the example, right?
Bro, you said you didn't know about people using food stamps. I just used him as an example. People go to the grocery store.
It's all right, but look, I wanted to shout them out because the reason why I actually go there, like I know that like the cost of cigarettes there are higher than I can go to 7-Eleven. You can get the 2-pack, the deal. You mean I go to them because they hire everybody that works in there is black. And as a result, because their whole base is black, you in the hood, and I respect the shit out of that. So I go in there and pay the extra couple of dollars. You know what I mean? Off of like certain, you know what I mean? I go in there and I don't mind doing that because I respect. And I told them that.
And when you say black, what do you mean by that?
Talking about the FBAs.
Oh, are you sure?
They are FBAs, but the owners,
he probably got one. He probably got one.
What's the owners? What's the owners?
They're from.
Ain't they Palestinian?
No. He probably be hot. You say this.
Oh man,
I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong place, but I know that either way, it's a father and son, and then the uncle work. They all three of them work there, but everybody else, the cashiers and stuff, all of them is black people.
Okay, all right.
All of them is black people. So I go in there, and you know what I mean. It's respectable. And when I talked to him about it, that was their mindset in making the decision.
Wait, they want to hire people from the community.
Exactly. You got the people from the neighborhood. You don't want to sit there and just take advantage of the people in the neighborhood when you could be helping as well. And so like that right there, and I'm gonna have that conversation.
You think they get their cigarettes and food line too?
As a matter of fact.
What? Let me hop in and give some version of a take about the EBT. We don't went way. We done jumped all the way to but all right. So one, I guess I'll give this is the smoke. Then I'll give my response to some of the things that y'all have said. So right now, I will say that I'm kind of annoyed, and I think it's kind of nasty work when it comes down to. There's two groups, in my opinion, that's engaging in this, and you see a lot of people that's sharing it. But like the Manosphere Red Pill group, and then Ratchet, Instagram, Twitter, whatever the shit is, both of them are exploiting a thing before it's even happened and playing off of like the most basic stereotypical racist tropes. So, like, how many times have you seen insert red pill guy, whoever? And hey, the price of boxes just dropped.
Oh, I did see that.
Oh shit! Like the EBT, they talk about like Section 8 going too.
I ain't gonna lie, I laughed.
The house.
I ain't gonna lie, I laughed when I see
giggled
the $40 box. I did laugh. I ain't gonna lie.
I get it. Like
Giggled.
It's funny. And like them talking as if like the thing has already happened and the value of it, and like women about to respect men. Again, it's like, that whole little like conversation and trope that's based around it is, to me, it's hyper nasty work. And then again, like you preemptively putting on this on black people, black women, before even the thing has been passed, before there's any residual to see what actually will happen. Hell, the government could just fuck around and not be shut down no more next week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they did say they had to tap into the funds. They had two judges. No,
I seen it.
And did you see Trump say
he got to see how they figured that one out? Yeah.
He said no. Not gonna talk, not that part. But after they said that the judges told that he had to use that emergency fund, then he told them, no, y'all need to get in there and start working on this deal now. Like it seemed like he want to make it seem like when it does get fixed, that it was me.
Yeah,
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I hate watching Trump. Like,
bro, I was telling him that earlier,
bro. That dude's so rude. Like how he talk to people, it'd be like, bro.
Yeah.
Well, so he's also.
Go ahead. My bad.
Damn it! What was that just said?
You talking about the nasty work?
Oh! But then there's also like the ratchet hood. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
We're gonna run up in there.
Where it's like, hey, if somebody's stealing, you turn the other way. Hey,
call me when y'all going. I see that too.
Hey, if they don't have the EBTs as soon as they set off the EBTs, hey, it should be a law-free zone. Like we all going to go stealing, and it's just like, bro. The reality also is that if you've stocked your kitchen properly, 2 weeks shouldn't really hurt the bottom line of what your scenario is. You'll really feel it 3 to 4 weeks moving down the line. But the idea of like putting on,
don't the EBT that drop once a month, right?
Yeah, it drops once.
So I mean, I think that may be a stretch to say that like honestly, people have that much put to rely. If you're getting your food from the EBT, the idea that you have over a month worth of food in there to last you 2 additional weeks, I think that may be a stretch.
To me, I don't think it's a stretch, only because most people that I know that get EBT have access. And it's not like
That's true too.
It's not like they didn't know that this was coming. So like, it's hard to.
Okay, I can see.
They said they were telling people.
But
to
on
spend
top
it.
of that,
But then,
everybody
like,
I
if
know
you
got
don't stock your
groceries.
like,
It's
yeah, but I
something
say
in your cabinet.
you shouldn't stock your house to be completely out of everything the next week.
Agreed.
And so, like, to me, like that, all that's just bad planning that will come on the person.
I mean, but you also have done this. We also have to. Everyone is not gonna do it the right way. Like what Johnny was talking about with the driving without the tag thing, and then Keith was like, "Yeah, I did that." You know what I mean? I did it. Like everybody ain't gonna just do. You know what I mean? Do the proper planning.
Y'all had this.
Oh no, I get it. I just think that most people.
Oh man, y'all gotta tell me about that.
Oh yeah.
I gotta hear about that.
Yeah.
Keith will help me out.
No, but he pointed himself out as an outlier. That's kind of what he did. But all right, so yeah, nonetheless,
climb back.
I have been like I said, I have been a little annoyed from those two things, just because all it's doing is reinforcing these stereotypical tropes, and it's like black people pretty much saying, "Hey, yeah, we gonna go stealing."
Yes,
hey, as soon as you don't give us the handout,
and we ain't even the face of EBT. That's just making me mad about it.
I mean, we are the face of it, though.
And everybody say it's painting us as the face of it.
Makes us the
and
face.
we're becoming like louder, and like the white people are using this as like fodder for their content, even though they're going to be impacted way more. And what's really going to get this shit over with is the fact that as soon as that shit really touch the stomach of poor whites, they gonna be in this
middle America.
Trump ain't gonna have no choice. But all right, I just addressed the stealing part. You said something about does it hurt actual people that's not on EBT?
They're talking about would affect the grocery stores, yeah.
And I guess you're talking about like it leading to unemployment from people that's
like,
lower
sales, revenue.
The revenue.
And it'll hurt the business to
right.
People lay off. Okay, I understand that. All right, so to end it off, and then I guess we can go back to where y'all was about to go to. Realistically, though, how much longer do you think the government shutdown will be? Because to me, that's what dictates all of this.
Right.
I don't think that it's going to last.
And nobody's thinking about that.
Great point.
They talk about the byproduct of the shutdown, but not actually identify the fact that the shutdown generally doesn't last.
Like this is about to be
the longest one. Yeah.
Right.
So like that's a great.
Yeah. It should. But see, the thing is too. I'm sorry. Did you have any more to go on that?
Oh no, go ahead. My next thing, I just wrote down that y'all talking about black being.
Something that and this is why I really just have a disdain for politics. Really. Mm-hmm. Is because as the individuals in the population that are actually being affected, these people still getting paid. Mm-hmm. The people that's making the calls and stuff, they're not affected by this at all. And so what you're essentially doing is you're putting people that are on EBT against people that are using the healthcare system. And that's really what it boils down to. This fight is.
Ain't that a lot of the same people though?
No, because look, this, in my opinion, no, it is, but there is a lot of the same people. But then what you find is that the elder, the people that's on EBT and the people that's doing the affordable healthcare that's signed up for them.
Okay.
But there's also like a lot more older people that are going to be affected. Our parents and shit. Our parents, our grandparents,
and they are the ones that know this
healthcare is going to be exactly. So you're putting these two populations of people against each other, which is fucking nasty.
They're putting them against each other?
They would be putting it because the thing is that we're not passing the healthcare because of, we holding up the
food
EBT because of the healthcare. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, I just want to clarify all of this.
But I don't think are people seeing it that way.
But that's what the shutdown is about.
Up top, that's what they're doing.
Okay, so I just want to clarify.
So essentially, but if what I'm saying is that if it was to go in effect and this thing lasted long and the EBT thing didn't happen and we're just hearing the sound bites, I feel like that would be the next thing that's pushed. Is like you're putting the two populations of people against each other. I think that would be some propaganda
it could come from it. It could. I see where he's going. I see where you're going.
The tough part would be that there's so much overlap with those groups. Mm-hmm. And though I think that they're like Medicaid in general and the recipients of Obamacare and all that shit is a much bigger group. But a lot of I would say that there's a lot of overlap.
I would agree to that.
And that'd be the hard part for them to attempt to make it a versus.
I mean, they do it with everything. Though.
I got something.
You know what I mean?
I got something too. And I think this is the problem with like when politics become identity politics, because then it becomes emotional politics. And I think that's where we're at. There's a lot of people, a lot of these videos, a lot of these things are just based off an emotion, whether it's fear, whether it's anxiety, and now they're playing. They're not even playing on identity as much. They're playing on fear. We can do this, and then now, and so where that's the problem with politics, where like if we got to get the identity and the emotions out of it, and people got to be able to like kind of logically look at it. It's like chess, not checkers, and I think a lot of folks get like mixed up in like the identity, the emotional side of it, and not the strategic side of it.
And this is gonna one more thing, and then I'm done on this conversation. Well, I'm not done. You understand what I'm saying? I'll chill. Damn, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, this is another thing too. Is that so? Essentially, I'm not saying that the Democrats shouldn't stand on this, right? Shouldn't stand on this. I'm not saying that they shouldn't. This is one of those things where it's like, oh shit, like you trying to stand on this real tough. You've been soft this whole time. There's all now you're trying to make this. I'm gonna take. We're gonna now and then you've heard like the what's the one that the Democrat the black lady Crockett. Yeah, they've been doing their rounds talking about how soft the Democratic Party has been, that they haven't had a backbone. You see different ones going out saying that, right?
Okay.
And so now y'all saying that now we're gonna take this stand now on this thing, and it's like I'm not saying whether you're wrong or right, but it's like damn, okay, this is a hell of a time to take this stand out of nowhere. That y'all been soft this whole time, and then now you're gonna take the stand, and like this is affecting millions and millions of people. Like people are gonna go without food. So like, what does that look like?
Yeah, I want to share something.
But hold on, real. The stand gonna always look nasty though. Like I think like is like that's the sacrifice that like you have to make. Like when
you should have been doing this shit a long time ago. Now we got to deal with this.
But that means when they do it, it's gonna hurt worse.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
So they still gotta.
Yeah, because I want to get it right. I actually had 2 videos from 2 Democrats speaking on this, and they always have a talking point. It's always a talking point that keeps being repeated. So I just wanted to play a clip of the talking point and see what y'all think about it when they're saying these things.
I mean, shutdowns are terrible, and of course there will be, families that are going to suffer. We take that responsibility very seriously, but it is one of the few leveraged times we have. I mean,
all right, and I'm gonna play this other one because this guy's saying
you had the House Minority Whip. Quote, shutdowns are terrible, of course. There will be families that are going to suffer, but it is one of the few leverage times we have. Leverage. Yeah, sure, they're okay with people suffering, but boy, does it give them leverage. For what? To appease their radical base.
Okay, yeah.
He's a Republican.
Okay, I'm about to say I lost him at the end, but he was a Republican.
He's a Republican.
Okay.
But the whole point is their talking point of leverage and using that. Do y'all think this is actually like a thing, like where we should be standing with them?
The Democrats?
Yeah. In the case of like, are they rightfully?
Yes, because like if we can't, we just said like the shutdown probably not gonna last that much longer. And if you fold like in the first week, like it do look soft, like a little bit if you fold like early, like you can't stand. I think
it's a lot at risk with that whole Medicaid, with the cost of healthcare. They said like double.
But Trump, but I'm saying what if Trump folds, it makes him look 10 times worse.
Man, he's been standing strong on all of this other shit, bro. You can't get everything, bro.
Well,
chill out. Let this one rock, bro. You've been active as hell, bro.
What are they holding out against? Because I'm not exactly clear on that. What are the Democrats holding out against, and what exactly are the?
I think what's stopping the Medicaid or the Obama, like they want to keep it or.
In essence, what they're attempting to do is make it to where that he doesn't do the repeal on Medicaid to where it goes back to pre-Obamacare premiums, and that's going to pretty much double insurance coverage for the majority of Americans. And the Republicans are kind of like running with the immigrants is getting healthcare coverage and shit like that. In my opinion, I think that this is the stand that makes most sense, and it's put. All right, so let me see if I can rewind this. I think right now this is probably matter of fact. What was it like? January, February. We was all kind of like, what is the Democrats going to do?
Right.
And like, how do they get their way out this hole? Like the Republicans put belt their ass, and it looked like this shit's over. Fast forward to now, I think that their strategy kind of like we've argued about if it's been if it makes sense, if they should do it. But I think that it's kind of walked its way into being effective.
It's coming together.
Where with them, they have let Trump
burn it down. That's what they said they was going to do.
Burn it down.
That's what they said they were going to do.
Unfortunately, he's been burning it down. Like the inflation has been fucked off with these tariffs right now. If you look at everybody laying off everybody this last
like
quarter.
A mother,
I think like 50K on Amazon. Like it's like you can run down like 70 countries.
Well, okay. To be fair, I don't know if that's all Trump. I think some of that stuff was happening anyway because AI is taking over.
We're not saying
it's happening on his watch. But the thing would be is that Trump's thing is going to be economy. I'm gonna make sure that the economy is booming and moving. I don't even think all of it deals specifically with what is this shit called? With Trump and the tariffs. But like one could make the argument, shit, the big beautiful bill, guess what it had in there? That like AI unrestrictions up until 2030.
And that was the one thing I was super because that was go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good. But yeah, like I think that Trump has, from all the different little things that he was trying to do, he's painted what he said he was going to do and what he actually did inside different like colors inside and paint. Sure. And people are starting to see that this ain't the color that you said it was going to be. And right now he's moving into a space because right now he has his lowest approval with his base that he's ever had. And it's about to really hit the fan if this happens. Like this first month, it's like procedural because nothing really happens. But what is it? The military already ain't getting paid. That was a big part of his base. Now you're about to hit the older whites and the poor whites. It's like I think that in 2 weeks, Trump is gonna have to bend the knee, to be honest. Yeah. And it's not like the Democrats are standing on a bad like principle. 100%. They're saying like if we go with this, everybody's insurance is going to double, and most people aren't going to be able to afford it. So it's not even a bad hill. Yeah. So like I don't think it's a bad hill right now.
It looks like the Democrats, what they doing, they playing a Panthers game. It's ugly. They munching it up, but in the fourth quarter they gonna pull it out
with a field goal.
At the last second. That's what it's looking like. It looked like it was dark. It was like ooh, but like the more the year goes on, I'm like, oh shit, the Democrats might actually have a lane to like get this motherfucker like enough rope to hang himself. Like
I mean, they were banking on this anyway. I mean, like I said, they've been saying that whole time.
But it's an ugly game plan though. Like even from the start, you know it's gonna be an ugly game. You gonna muck it up. That sounds like an ugly game. So, but it's worked. I mean, hey, it's ugly. But it might be.
Sometimes you gotta let niggas see. Hey, shit can get actually bad, bro.
What is it? Fuck around and find out.
Truth be told, though, I still think this is a manufacturing of the collapse of the dollar in order to go to digital currency. I honestly think we're just watching a soap opera right now. I'm just maintaining that. I've been saying this for like a year, and it's still going on. Like I think there's been a manufacturing of the downfall of the dollar in order to make everybody have to go to digital currency, and they have to file into this CBDC system, which is digital ID, and let the government control your income. Like I literally think that's
when you say let the government control your income. What does that mean?
Once we get these digital IDs and we get this CBDCs and everything like that, then you're going to go into social credit scores and all of that stuff. The same thing that's going on in China. So all of this stuff works together. If you don't do what they're asking you to do, like it's not going to start off like that. First, you're going to be able to do everything you want with your digital ID and everything, but eventually it's going to get to a point where like we're already losing jobs. People are already losing jobs. So they're going to have to come up with the universal basic income at some point. That universal basic income is going to be given out by the people who is in charge of whatever the currency is, which will be the government. If the government is in charge of the currency, the digital ID, and they're giving you a universal basic income, if you don't follow suit with certain rules, like now, if you don't follow suit with certain rules, you can't get food stamps. You don't follow suit with certain rules, you can't get stuff.
Nobody can get
if you don't follow suit with certain rules, your universal basic income gonna be cut off, or you'll be cut off from being able to shop.
Like how are they going to enforce that? Like, in like not even on black people, but like how they gonna go to like Idaho and make people get digital IDs and like kind of enforce that?
Well, I mean,
so
like
how are they gonna go and enforce that? There's some people that got guns, they live in mountains.
No, we're not having to enforce people. It's infrastructure. Once you change the infrastructure, people have to adhere to the infrastructure. You don't have to get nobody. You don't have to go in nobody's house and do nothing. If you change the infrastructure, and most of the people adapt to the infrastructure.
So I understand what you're saying, but I'm not saying just listen for 1 second. I understand what he's saying. It's like if if AI takes the jobs, you're pretty much just like people on government assistance. You're allowing the government to pay for your lifestyle. So if we take this away, you can have whatever guns you want. If we take this away, what you gonna do? You gonna get in fucking line. And you go, but that's already what's at the end of the day when they talk about what is it, the 20 some hours that you're gonna have to be able to you're gonna have to do what is it, all of the different implementations that they're trying to say in order to get the benefits. You're gonna have to go to X amount of hours of training. You're gonna have to
but real in America.
What benefits?
Well, unemployment, all of these the social safety net programs that we have, the food stamps and all this stuff. That from what Trump was, or what I was hearing, the proposal thing is that he's going to be stipulating all of these additional things that you should be doing in order to
volunteer or
do the little. And so, but my thing is that I do believe that some of that is necessary. Right, I believe that some of the things are necessary.
Some of the entitlement programs,
right? In order for you to be able to take advantage of this benefit, there are some things that you have to do to keep this thing going. I ain't saying I'm not saying that I agree.
Rules. There should be rules,
right?
And regulations.
Which is like what I'm saying is that already exists,
right?
So like, to go back to what Tone was saying, them paying out the benefit in the digital currency, it'll be the same thing. You still already have to abide by certain rules.
But my thing is like, at what point once like the AI comes and takes these jobs and stuff, like I said with the 1% and everything, at the 99. It is the robots and everything they got. And it's these one little tiny percent of people that's holding all the wealth. At what point are Americans gonna start fighting back and like try to take this? And like I think we're a country that's been built on that. We've been founded on that, and that's like part of our DNA. And like to just say we'll like to do what China did, like I think we're way more rebellious than like the Chinese. And like I think we're gonna fight back. I don't think it'd be very hard to pull that type of shit off in America.
Which is the reason why
but if you make people in America, but
it has to be very uncomfortable because we
real. When people get uncomfortable, I don't think they're gonna bow down and be submissive in America. We'll fight back.
But they
I think the uncomfortability is gonna make Americans fight
example
back.
of it in 2020. What happened with them shots? Do you not remember the rhetoric that was going on and how
most people didn't get? A lot of people.
Hear what I'm saying? Do you not
shots.
remember the pressure people was putting on people who was unvaccinated and what they were saying about them and how they was making you look to society?
But they folded though, because the people didn't get them.
Hear what I'm saying? People didn't get them, which is great. But I'm saying that people was contemplating on that. Like even me, I had to have the contemplation on, man, am I doing the right thing? Am I like, 100%. I ain't contemplate that much, but I had to think about, am I doing the right thing or am I just being a conspiration theorist?
I was going through it because my daughter was born. My daughter was born right then. Like my daughter was born.
I ain't got no chip in me. I ain't got no chip in me, Tone.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I understand what you're saying. He was definitely contemplating because my mama even called me and told me to go down there and get my family.
Oh, my mama told me to get one too. Everybody told me to get one.
That was the first time I actually told my mama, like, no. I had to make that. You know what I mean? I had to take that stand. It was like, no, we're not doing that.
I don't know. Well, my family is fairly like if you grew up in a while, you kind of anti-vax a little bit. But my sister, my youngest oldest sister, my younger oldest sister, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like she definitely was on the vax train, and like we definitely had our fun little hiccup during that period of time.
Oh, my sister too.
My whole family got vaccinated. Mom, brother, sister, old head didn't. But everybody else, my great aunts, they was all pushing.
Bro, that vax fucked up about 3 Thanksgivings.
Say it again.
It fucked up like 3 Thanksgivings.
It did, bro.
Like it was like 3 Thanksgivings. You couldn't even come in the mother and hug you and shit. God damn.
It especially you talking about the elders within there too. The elders was getting it done.
A lot of the elders, we'll bring the plate to the door.
That was crazy.
But people went for this, all for them to come out later on, and the mask getting 6 feet, all for them to come out later on, and none of that was worth nothing.
Outside with no chip.
True.
I'm cool. Like y'all gonna just make.
That's why you ain't get it because of the chip.
No, because I'm stubborn.
You damn sure.
You ain't gonna make me do some shit I don't want to do.
I believe it. Whatever you stood on originally, that's where you was going. You wouldn't
like they told us a mask.
You was not convincing it.
They told us a mask is gonna protect us, and you can smell fart through the mask. If a fart can get through the mask, how germs?
That's a bad fart.
Like, but no, it's very. That's definitely one of the thoughts that I had spoke about.
Let's not play down the fact that people were really dying from it.
I'm not trying to play that down
because, like, I was working in this,
and I think that if niggas are just trying shit to figure shit out, I also ain't got a problem with that either. So if they were saying 6 foot, but they ain't know, but maybe
I don't mind doing all of that.
I'll practice. I'll practice.
I was doing all of the extra, but I'm not getting the vaccine.
Nigga,
I'll do all of this.
I was spraying Lysol before I walked in the room.
Like a motherfucker. I had the lights on, hitting the doorknob, the refrigerator door.
I just spray the air real quick.
I remember I stayed off Mallard Creek, and this is around when it first dropped, and I got the knock on the door. Johnny outside with a what's some things called? The little grocery bags over his face.
I ain't had no fucking grocery. That's no. I've been had a mask. No, now what I did do.
Johnny had the eyes poked out with a grocery.
What
bag.
I no.
That's crazy.
What I did
Tell
do.
the truth, Johnny.
What I did
Solo Johnny.
I ain't had no fucking grocery. That's a goddamn lie. Put it on me, Tone. That's a lie. Give me my solo. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie.
Johnny,
now what happened? What happened?
Okay.
I was a big scarf boy back then. I was wrapping that motherfucker all up here. I was wrapping the scarf around my face.
Tell me about the plastic that you had around your face. Bro.
I ain't had no plastic.
Y'all seen Booty Call? Y'all remember when he wrapped his whole body on?
That was cellophane. That's a classic.
All right, so
I know, Unc, you saying they don't know, but they've admitted this stuff now. If you go look this up, they done talked about how they did the gain of function research and how that disease actually even came about, and it's so-called accidentally released. All the stuff they were sitting there talking about conspiracy, but they had these plans. Like I seen these plans was written, I think in like 2018 or something. They already had the plans. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Back then they were scaring them.
That's a crazy coincidence that they say the place where they're doing gain of function research is the same market. It's the mile down the road. It came from the market, not the land.
I think everybody
that's
an understanding.
They tried to get over on us though. It's like that's so.
I do remember that niggas was saying it was the 5G though.
Facts.
Oh yeah, people were saying.
It was some like conspiracies that ran out there.
I'm going back to the BlackBerry.
I'm gonna tell you the it was still some stuff about that. I question like them purple lights, but I think them purple lights ended up being like a mistake or something that happened. They just put them everywhere because I think they done took them down. I don't remember seeing them no more. You remember they had the purple street lights?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I questioned that too. Like in the hood, they start putting up every so often there was a purple one. Like every other one is like purple.
When they first went to LEDs?
I think what it turned out to be was it was something wrong with the LED, and they ended up switching them later.
Yeah,
I ain't seen them. I don't recollect seeing them.
But I think that was when they was first started. I think it was like a tone or something like the hue, maybe not tone, but the hue. The hue of the light was kind of fucked up. But because you notice like all lights are now like the LED. You back in the day, like the streets used to be orange and shit, and now you ride down and shit like that crystal white.
I don't like them LEDs.
I hate them. I hate them shits. Like I hate them shits. Down in Rock Hill when that storm came through and knocked all them lights down, they replaced everything with like the LED lights, and I was so mad because it was like the orange lights give a different like vibe. You go out there now with the LED lights, it's like I don't even like sitting out here no more.
Random, but before we move forward, whatever happened? Y'all remember they was building all them solar plants, them solar panels, and like everybody was working for the solar plants and stuff in like 2012. I know
those people were scamming.
But everybody was working they was building a big solar field. It was a lot of people working in different solar plants. I'm still trying to figure out what them things was used for because ain't nobody's light bills go down.
So
they was building all them solar fields.
But I think what happens with those first ones, I think they were just bad. So I think like the efficiency wear down over time to where it might be good at first,
man,
and then eventually it stopped. Like
they still.
But that's the problem. That's the problem with a lot of the electric is like the battery storage. We going on a tangent. We can.
Yeah, I was we can go
battery storage.
Yeah. All right. So nonetheless, I think that we was using the EBT and the imposing and the preemptive nature of people talking about the struggling of Black America to go to a more broader international conversation where this past week there has been a couple things that have hit the news that has rang to the hue of a lot of people that share the skin color of us, right? So you look to Jamaica and Hurricane Johnny. What's the name of the hurricane? Melissa. Hurricane Melissa.
Shout out to Jamaica.
Category 5 went through Jamaica. Destruction everywhere, and it was actually interesting in the Discord. Somebody asked, do the FBAs have empathy for what happened in Jamaica?
And what they say?
They actually didn't answer the question straight, so it was kind of like they didn't really answer.
That's an easy answer, bro.
Yeah, no. They said, why would you ask that?
My
the answer, the answer is no.
It's like, all right.
Ain't got
so let me ask this before we move on.
And let's not get stuck here, but go ahead.
Just real quick. So if it let's just say that all of them were white people, y'all would still have empathy for it, right?
And then you put the right, but some people was happy when Charlie Kirk died. I don't know. Like people just be having their own different.
I don't know what we doing now, bro.
Yeah, people weird these days.
Yeah, I don't know what we doing.
Sometimes
right
it's
now,
okay
bro.
to just ask the question because you might not know.
John, you good?
But what?
You would have the empathy, right?
I'm a very empathetic person.
Sounds good. With some days, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to
very empathetic.
Oh, that's what we're going with.
I could swear I just heard Johnny say no when we asked him.
I swear, I'm looking at his face. Yeah, I be looking at Johnny's face.
But no, like
it's being blessed.
The people in the Discord, you ask them, do they care? They don't.
Maybe.
That's what I was talking about. Not me personally, but but I'm talking about them folks. If you can't say if you gotta, that means no.
I'm gonna keep going in a second. That to me, I think that some of the shit, like I often teeter with the idea of just like canceling the Discord, but people love it and they love it. And it's its own little playground. But because of some of the immature, in my opinion, and nasty conversations that do float and happen in there, but saying that to say, I actually kind of got a little bit more informed on the Sudanese issue that's happening, and where I think over the past 2 weeks, week or two, like you've been seeing a lot of the social pieces because of the RFK? I'm just calling them the
RAF, I think.
RAF, all right, RAF. Like they've actually just been posting what they're doing,
just mass murder,
and it's been kind of nasty. Like I think one of the things that went viral recently is like they're hanging women by their shoulders or their arms, and to the point where like eventually they dislocate their shoulders, and like it's like one of the most painful ways to pass.
Wow.
They don't care.
And again, like this is all civilian population.
And what is the reasoning? But what is this? What is the conflict about?
Gold.
A little bit.
Okay.
So, and I'll give like a very broad basis of it. So, within Sudan, you have like there's like the government structure, and you have the all right. Maybe if I go one step back. Sudan in general has had a bunch of coups that's happened over time, especially when you run from like the 50s to the 80s. Like that's been like its own big thing. I forget the guy's name, but he's been in power, or he was in power from 89 to maybe it was 2018, recently. Something like that. I can't remember his name at the moment. It's not like stuck in my brain, but like he was been in power for about 30 years or whatnot.
He died.
Nah, we're about to get to there. This is where who's warring kind of like, but I have to kind of give that to make it more sense. So like he had been in power for like that period of time, and with him he has his own military, and I think it's maybe like the Sudan Armed Forces or something.
Omar
like
Bashir.
Bashir. Yep. And so like he has the official military, right? And in Sudan, because of like just kind of the place that it is, there's been a lot of different, I guess they call them paramilitary groups, where you get the child rebel soldiers, all the different little infactions that are always fighting. And again, this is where you go to like Darfur and places like that, where a lot of these end up being ethnic based paramilitary places, forces. And one of the bigger ones was the Janjaweeds. Go ahead.
Well, no, and a lot of these, like he's saying, a lot of these stuff that's happening today is based off of like stuff that happened in the 90s and stuff that happened. So it gets kind of cloudy and trying to even figure out who's right and wrong.
Well, I don't know if it's hard for me to give like a who's.
I said it's hard.
It's hard for me to say the Janjaweeds is right, but all right. So also another important part to the conversation would be understanding the makeup of Sudan and why even South Sudan is its own thing. So Sudan, if you look at a map, Above it is Egypt. It's like the UAE. I
Yeah.
think
Ethiopia,
to
right
the side of
beside
it is Ethiopian. But below it is like more the sub-Saharan black groups. And so with Sudan in general, the upper part is mainly Arab. The lower part is mainly black.
Got you.
And
Christian too.
yeah, and so there's this part where the Janjaweed and RAF now, and I guess like if I just skip, so I am going to do like a full thing. Right now, they're calling it the genocide and ethnic cleansing because of the Janjaweed who overthrew they overthrew the government. The RAF Janjaweed, if I'm using those interchangeably, is the same group. And the actual military of the country, the Sudanese Armed Forces, they both conspired, and the leaders of both of them ended up getting Bashir up out of it.
Okay.
But previously, maybe 10, 15 years prior to that, Bashir, to avoid a coup, actually officialized the Janjaweed, and that's why they're called the RFK.
Okay.
So RAF, RAF. He did that so that they wouldn't coup him, but they still, it's like fuck it, we're cool.
Yeah.
Right. But
It's crazy.
But they're also like people that's responsible for like Darfur, all the different little things. But saying all that to say, right now, what is happening and what you're seeing play out on social media across the board is there is what they say is happening inside Gaza is really happening, where they're going town to town, place to place. If you don't speak Arab, if you're black, it doesn't matter if you're a civilian or if you're call it. They're not abiding by any international
a real
laws.
Ethnic cleanse.
They're killing you.
Yeah.
And they're starving the people, and they're recording it, and like that's what's happening right now inside Sudan. And like it's interesting, and the more I was kind of reading on it, it's crazy. But then there's also like where Johnny was getting to, where what's wild is that this is also the RAF is being funded by the UAE, like directly being funded. And it's pretty much just an interchange for like, give us your gold and we're going to give you the money and military. But I also didn't know this. I don't know if you knew this. They're also hiring military contractors. Like it's a lot of Colombians that are fighting inside this with the RAF. And they're
getting them from Colombia?
They're contracted killers from Colombia. Like it's its own thing.
Not Venezuela, but Colombia.
I'm almost exactly positive that it's Colombians. They're landing inside UAE and then they're bringing them down through whatchamacallit, and they contribute that to like they just won like a big city. I forget what it is, but their military planning comes from them in essence.
And the UAE is backed.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
But saying all that to say, right now
no, not them people.
Oh,
us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nigga, us.
Oh, which mean them people.
Niggas us.
I see. Because we got a base over there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, but then you look at that, and we're talking million. Like it's been like a hyper amount of people that have been killed inside this, and then you look at what's happening inside the Congo. I'm not as abreast, so I don't want to like run down like a full history lesson of that. But right now, Uganda, there's a bunch of focus on what's happening in Gaza, but there's these exact same atrocities, if not way more.
Yeah, that's
and more intentional happening to actual black people. And it's kind of swept under the rug because of African suffering is normalized. And so I say all that long piece to get to the question is, I guess pause. But is there a normalization? Well, I guess does the normalization of black suffering globally impact black Americans?
I mean, and Dan, you said all that. I want to touch on like the Darfur or the Sudan shit too, but I'll answer the question. I definitely think global, like the suffering of black people in the world, it definitely gives people justification for what goes on here. And the fucked up part of it is they blame it on like the people, but in both instances, there are these external factors that influence
I
it
see,
way
yeah.
more, and they'll look at the people in Sudan and be like, "Is something wrong with them?"
But what's the bad rap that the people are getting?
I'm talking about the suffering.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to. The Sudan thing is so crazy because
But
I haven't heard
I'm
like
I'm not talking about specific. I'm talking about like
okay, keep going.
like it's a badly run country, or they'll look at like black people and be like, well, they can't get along, or you know they'll look at like the country
Yeah.
of Sudan,
But that's why we
and
don't
be
fuck
like,
with Myron Gaines. He's Sudanese, but he's up in the Sudanese.
Oh,
I ain't
yeah.
fuck with nobody
Oh.
now that I know this upper Sudanese.
Oh.
Go ahead, keep going.
But like, but to me, and so they'll look and be like, those people don't know how to do it. They're violent. They're always in war. That country's always been in war.
Oh yeah,
because they're violent people. The country's always been in war because of colonization. The British, the French that have been in there that drew these lines and put these people in these places to be in war. It's been because of the funding from the Soviets, from the United States, America. The stuff that we go through is because of where we've been placed and the things that we go through. So of course that suffering.
And I think that it
justifies
to explain the concept of proxy war because like this is
it's
like
a
when people say that they don't understand that these countries are always at war, but these are proxy wars for other countries.
And like, and
even like the,
I'm gonna add something too, like the way like the United States or the UAE is gonna fund the RSF or the RAF.
Which one?
The Soviets, the Russians, they're gonna always fund the opposite side. And so that's the problem with these proxy wars. Is like once one of us get into it, like the Americans, once we start putting some money somewhere, and to these people, the Soviets, Chinese, they gonna come on the other side and give money to the other people to continue the fighting.
Where are these people getting their guns and bullets from?
But they gonna look at those people and be like, well, these are two people that can never get along, and it's got to be something wrong with them. They'll then turn to America, look at the suffering that we're going through, and be like, they could never get it right. What's wrong with them? So I think, of course, the global suffering, when it comes back to America, it's going to always justify, or to certain people, it's going to justify what's happening here. If you don't understand,
I didn't get it when you first said it. Now you didn't went back. I'm glad y'all, yeah.
And so you get it, and so like. Yeah, I think
it's Kanye, what is this? Andre 3000 shirt. Why does the dark skinned people of every race,
every race, everywhere? But it's also a it's like an almost intentional ignorance to it too. To look at people and be like, it's y'all's fault, without looking at the external factors in each case. Well, I mean, because there's always these factors
but propagandized, like, you know what I mean?
We're but it's intentional ignorance because we've been telling people about this for so long. People know about the proxy wars and stuff.
They don't.
But no, they don't. It's because you don't want to. It's because you don't want to listen.
So we gotta always like take a step back and understand that a lot of these conversations and topics, we are way more quote unquote aware and learned than most people. I think a lot of people just understand that it be shit happening in the Middle East. A lot of people don't watch the news or research any of this shit nowhere near. Like we kind of be inside our nerdy bag to be honest. Like if we ask most people, even at the function yesterday, like they could explain inside. No, if we go like most of the people, I think that they probably couldn't explain. There was probably like two other people that could explain inside very broad terms. But it's like our even care and understanding of this is so minimal, and we have to make sure that we don't try and demonize other people because they don't understand. Because they literally just don't know. Most people have no idea what, and this is why I told you to explain proxy war. Most people that's like just casuals don't even know what that means.
I mean, no, I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, it was a new thing for me when I heard y'all talk about it on Unpack. Which I had heard of it, but I had an understanding of what the funding thing, but I didn't know it was called a proxy war.
And it's happening all over the world. It's like 30 of them going on right now.
Right. That was a new term for me. So like that's what don't. I ain't gonna. I don't like. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna sit here and just act like I'm just a part of this. Yeah. I knew the whole time. No, I'm also learning. You know what I mean?
I mean, and I you're completely right. We are in a little outlier space, but it's real suffering going on there too. And like, it's not like people don't talk about it, but it's like people just choose not. Like, if something too real or too sad, they're gonna go watch the gossip and stuff. They're not gonna pay. So like when I say it's willful ignorance,
no, but
you could focus your attention. But like we don't consume a lot of bullshit.
You still went to go and be disrespectful for no reason.
I'm not being disrespectful.
But hold on, let me tell you why I feel this way. It's because like, and this is what I was talking about with me on the show last night. Who you talking to? Me and Kent was talking about it. Well, and I was talking about like the amount of stress that I already have and already deal with the things that not even just in my house, the things that I'm also looking at other people's struggling. You know what I mean? I'm looking. That's still I'm internalizing these things, and it's fucking with my psyche and my mental health. And you can only handle what the fuck you can handle. You know what I mean? So you can't just don't. You know what I mean? Shit on the people that on that side. You don't have to take up the world problem. Exactly. It's like the whole world. Like, come on, do I have enough inside of me to have?
No, ain't no, but you gotta take it on. But awareness of other people's stuff. Like I
mean, I'm not saying that.
But I'm saying
Johnny, you just said it's like 30 of them happening right now. Most people don't have the time with, especially if you have a lot of more pertinent things going on. You don't have the awareness.
I don't know all 30 of them either. Like I don't know. Like I don't.
But I imagine
in the box you was just fucking. Come
no,
on,
but no. Here's my thing. Let me get to it.
Go ahead.
Here's my thing. Like this real people, and I understand that. Like we're not gonna be able to solve it, but like everybody go through, and we do consume a lot of media that's not gonna make us feel good anyway. Like, and so there's a lot of negative media that we're consuming in lieu of this stuff. Like the BMFs and the thing and like a lot of.
Yeah, but I don't know how what you're saying really relates.
People are trying to entertain themselves. That's actually a release. You gonna tell me replace my release with more shit?
Okay, well, I see what you're saying. Though.
I'm struggling already. Trying to get keep my mind together.
I agree with you there, but I do agree. Like people do need the release and stuff, but these are real things. Those are real people going there, and it needs to be known, and it's easy to be known. And maybe it's not willful ignorant. Maybe it's not because they don't, but it is very easy to find out, and that's all I'm saying. The information is there.
I don't even know. Like,
but if people cared more about it, they would find out. I think that's
true, and maybe, but I also just think that there is. All right, maybe this would be a better way for me to frame it. When I have more immediate things going on in my life, I am not worried about the world's problems. Mm-hmm. When I have a moment to just have like some homeostasis and I'm just chilling, I can go look up some new shit to learn about and do shit. But when there's like immediate things, that's what consumes my brain.
No, no, that's true.
And there's a lot of people whose daily function is figuring out the next thing.
100%.
And so it's not a lot of room.
The majority of people are
probably. And so like, I think even having the luxury to think past immediate American problems, black problems,
in your house problems,
in your house problems,
at that schoolhouse that your kids go into problems,
your sister house problems, your mama house problems.
Come on now,
right. And then you're able to move all the way to what's happening inside Nigeria, Sudan, the Congo, Gaza, Ukraine. Like that's something to where like. I do have the privilege of being able to do that at times, but I understand that there's a lot of people that don't have that opportunity and ability to. Whatever.
That word.
Oh, well, I put the privilege on myself. Listen, you can put the privilege on yourself.
Lisa wasn't that E word.
No, he ain't going. He ain't going.
Tell him. Johnny, listen, Johnny. Privilege is a blessing.
They trying to trigger me, y'all. They trying to trigger me. Look.
Hey, don't use that E word.
They trying to trigger me.
Who's that? What's my boy who went on the not Russell Simmons? He went on the Breakfast Club. See, that's a trigger thing for me.
Oh yeah,
it's a trigger.
Dame Dad,
you're trying to trigger me.
Hey, well, look, all I'm trying to do is like. I'm not trying to demonize nobody, but I'm saying those people, we should care more about those people over there.
We should try.
Some people should. If you FBA, I don't think that they even really have a want to care.
Hold on, and see, this is another thing. Maybe I'm going to have to start separating the identity of FBA from the niggas that be talking.
Yeah, probably.
Because the thing is, I am FBA.
Hey, Steve said when you got money, you can spend more time getting informed.
Right. That's a big fact.
Hey, Steve would know.
No, listen, I agree, bro. Like when you have a little bit more, when you have less things to worry about, you're able to fill it with more things to worry about.
And
Oh, that's hilarious. But
I was about to. I'm gonna let it go. You say I've been dragging on it. I'm gonna let it go.
What? Because you don't care about the people over there?
That's what you're going with.
You was about to make a point about the FBAs, and I will say the thing is that there's two things that most people. I don't think that most black people even disagree with this. That there should be a term for specifically black people that went through chattel slavery here in America and identify that as a group. Whatever term that is
identified by, they have that. We should also have
whatever that specific term is.
On.
And that version of delineation. But I will also say is that I don't do the hate speech stuff. I think that every time I get on the conversation to ask like the FBAs. And to me, like I'm just identifying that as like that group because it's a bunch of different terms that exist that speak to
what you're trying to identify. I understand what you're saying.
But like this specific group, like I recently, what was that video? And the wham in a circle, then in a circle. Yeah, that little
Take
thing.
Through
and we was watching the video because they was making. You didn't finish that unpack. Like
that's a good one.
Yeah, you got turned off on when we was dragging on Johnny, but not Johnny.
Dragging on Trey, the white women stuff. Yeah.
If you made like 10 more minutes, you will find out. I didn't notice, but the whole time they were saying delineation. It wasn't black Americans. They were just talking about Americans delineating from all foreigners.
What?
Oh, wow.
Do you remember this conversation?
Well, I asked them about a flag, and they were like...
And he was like, do you know what delineation mean? And then I said, from my understanding of every time y'all speak about it, y'all talking about black people being its own ethnogenesis. And
we have
our
own.
That's why.
But Cuba, we have our own flag. Like there's the.
We did that. But just to stay to what we were at.
See, they're gonna make people you don't even want to identify at all with it.
I was like, bro, all right, you know what? You got it. Right now, you're trying to win, like whatever you're trying to win.
Around and never say it again.
And when I heard him make that point, I was like, and shout out to Old Man. Old Man was like, that ain't like he pushed back on it.
Okay.
But yeah, like, and that be the thing is that like, you know,
and I guess I still say it because there's not a movement everywhere everybody sees eye to eye about what the thing is, and so it's just a lot of that the hate speech stuff they be going. It don't take all that. You know what I mean? To me, it don't take all that to.
Hopefully, we could just find like a really good term that works and everybody can use it, and it's not loaded with a movement. And we can because we're just talking about like a term,
and we just have love for like the black people here because like. It is a special thing that deserves its own recognition, but it don't got to come with hate towards nobody else.
Exactly. That's
it. Don't have to. It don't have to. But that's what always bothered me with like any movements, because like it could, with the best intentions, a lot of movements start in love, but then as they go on, the love there be another faction that come with it that be spewing the hate, and a lot of time that hate went out, or it's the loudest voice in the rooms.
Yeah, that's what the loudest voice.
And that's the issues that like. And I don't know how to stop it because it happens with all the movements too. It's not just the FBA, thing specifically. It happens with a lot of movements. So, but that's
what if the chat agrees?
I mean, hey, stop! You trying to trigger me? I ain't taking the bait today, bro. I'm different. I ain't taking the bait.
Hey, I'm empathetic today.
I ain't taking the bait today.
So you ain't talking about nothing to squeeze, none of that. We ain't on the squeeze today.
Ain't no lemons getting squeezed.
Ain't no lemonade today.
Next week.
All right. But yeah, I think they might be trying to.
That was fun.
Hit that. That was a good conversation.
That was good.
Back like normal.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Real, go first. Q.
Then
me. Then Tom. We'll let Tom. Yeah, he ain't even ready to go. He wasn't even expecting to win.
Fuck you. Hey, scroll up to Eddie Murphy for me, bro. This was actually a funny one. Y'all know one of my favorite things to talk about is like parenting. Relationships, the interpersonal relationships. That's just my favorite thing. Period. Like that's just my favorite thing. And so this was a funny parenting moment from a movie that was just like, and I think this was Dr. Dolittle, I believe.
Okay,
but it was just funny to me.
It's a great movie.
But great.
All his movies pretty good.
Yeah.
Put the head.
But
no cell phone for a week.
Oh, what am I supposed to do without my cell phone?
Here's some stats. You can learn how to write a letter to somebody or something. You think I care? Look at me. Do I look like I care? Look, just take it. Do I look like I care? Look at me. Look, no, Sharice, look at me. I look like Kelly.
No cell phone for a week. Oh, what am I supposed to do without my cell?
You gonna use that one day?
Look. That was one of them things. Okay, for me. All right, now go down to this next one. This is another parenting joint that I thought was funny. No. The next one under that. Yeah, the little cartoon joint.
Hey, boy, didn't your mama ask you to get in there and unload that dishwasher before she get home? Dad, I'm playing the game right now. I don't care what you're doing, boy. Get up and go do what your mama asked you to do. Man, make me. My man. All right, so before we continue this little interaction, let me just go in and get my little villain speech out the way, right? Because I made you already, and I can unmake you. But I don't want to do that because I like you sometime, and I will always love you. But being as that, you just, like this the line right here, and you just jumped across that thing. I don't think you will have an issue now doing what your mama asked you to do. I think where you will run into a problem is trying to get to the kitchen. And I'm said problem because, you've been smelling yourself a lot around here. So I just think it's time that, we get this out the way so I can help you get your senses in order. Dig what I'm saying? So let's go on. Come on, let's go on and do that. Hold on. But Dad, listen. No. Miss me with all that. Keep that same energy you just had about 38 seconds ago. That's what I need. So
that's what I need.
Hey, boy, didn't your mama ask you to get in there and unload that dishwasher before she get home?
It was like the idea of, like I said, millennials parenting, right?
Go ahead.
He's about millennial parents, so that's just us parents. It's weird. Definitely, like if you think about how your mom or dad would have responded to that, it wouldn't have been that talking.
No,
it'd just happened. You know what I mean?
I was waiting for the.
We all know whatever that was. You know what happened to me is because you it was close.
Oh yeah.
It was close to happening.
You wouldn't even say that close. You get some distance between you.
You ain't gonna say it even with distance.
Well, you right.
Make me what?
Yeah, that's why.
So, but we are a generation that we're trying to articulate better and actually explain the thing and help them because I want you to build from this moment. You know what I mean? This is a learning. See, I'm doing this because if I don't do this now, then when you go out into the world, you see what I'm saying? We got a reason and we want to get that all off so to help make sure that it's a full circle moment for you. Not just lumps, you know what I mean? We got to get the context behind the lumps, you know what I mean? So that we on the same page. And
but them lumps get the context of they self. Because we dog showed up like, yeah, bro. I didn't. On the step parent side of things, I've been dealing with stuff that I can't necessarily do, and I be wanting to see some lumps, and I can't do no lumps, bro. Like, no
lie. I got a lot of homies. Not a lot of homies. I have a few homies that step parenting thing, and I think that's the same thing that I keep hearing. It's like that's a tough position to be in because of the fact that, especially as the man, because we naturally he might disagree, but I believe like men naturally have that like disciplinarian kind of switch, you know what I mean? We go close to this. We go fast to discipline. Then not always physical, but when you see that thing needs to happen, you do it because you think in bigger picture with it. In my opinion, that's when I have to reach out and hold somebody's hand. You know what I mean? Then it's because it needs to happen. It's not. I don't feel a way.
Why would I think that men aren't usually the disciplinary?
Oh no, I feel like we kind of like. We've had a lot of back and forths about like men and where you usually be like, no, women too. And I just that's usually what you do. And so
I didn't want to go there right. So I just left it open.
So I just, you know what I mean?
Women too.
That's
when we talk about them working and having opinions. I just think women always been working and have opinions. That's it, bro.
Okay, skip the next one with the chat GPT. Go down to this. Oh no, matter of fact. Yeah, y'all can play that now. I'll end here.
Okay. You said which one?
The one with Buddy right there.
Okay.
I'm not who I was 7 years ago. I'm not who I was 5 years ago. Sorry if that's what you need to hear. Sorry to anyone that feels like they were betrayed or they were hurt. We do that when we are not in good spaces and places in our life. We do that. So I would say I'm sorry to anyone who has felt like at these times in my life when I didn't know how to coast through, when I didn't know what I was dealing with, when I didn't have the answers to it, that maybe a hurt person could have hurt people. Sure, I'll take that. I will take the accountability. But I will say this, you're going to get a very different version of me now these days, because I am doing the work. So I'm not going to run into these same issues, right? I'm choosing to elevate and I'm choosing to grow. And I think that's what life is about. What are we going to do with those moments? Are we going to stay stagnant? Are we going to still hate? Are we still going to be angry? No. Let's live a fruitful life. That's what I want.
Okay, you can stop at that, Tom. Now I want to see if you got how did you feel about what you
It's
just
a
watched?
bullshit ass apology. If that's what you, but you know, it's what I need to hear. And then I would take. She said I did this because, and then she listed all the fucking reasons why she wasn't taking the accountability. It was because I was going through this. And, man, I hate apologies like that shit. Like you might as well keep it. Don't even say nothing to me. Like if that's the apology, I don't want it.
I agree with her.
I don't want that shit
I hate
at all.
people like that.
Like she said, if that's what you need, so I'm sorry if that's
bitch,
that wouldn't.
And then you see all of that hand in the neck and all of the facial expressions and all that. See, that's the thing. Like you definitely
that shit aggravated me. That shit aggravated the fuck.
I couldn't deal with it. See, like to me, it's like this. That's like this new idea of like growth and like, but if you're actually doing it, it doesn't sound that way. No, it comes with a lot more empathy.
Well, because
a lot more
focus should be
accountability.
on the focus shouldn't be on like what you were going through. The focus should be on how I was hurt,
bro.
Yeah. She talked about herself
the whole time.
I'm growing.
I am than I was.
Like, you ain't really apologizing to me.
The crazy part about it is I'm actually on the same page with y'all, but like lately, like being in a relationship is kind of changed. Like just even where my relationship has got to now, because I've been in a relationship for a while. It's been about 6 years now, but just where I've gotten to with my idea of certain things and how you can talk to a woman and change something, because it's like I've gotten the understanding that some people really just don't know stuff. So it's like part of what I took from that, I didn't take everything she was saying was bad. She did do wrong in her apology, but her explaining what she was going through wasn't necessarily wrong. It's like you could have explained what you was going through and still been genuine about your apology, but you didn't have to come and like dismiss what I was trying to ask for. Yeah,
that's what I took. Yeah. Maybe I have to listen to it again. It didn't seem like the craziest thing. I thought that what she said would be something that most people
sounded good.
We said heartfelt and takes accountability. I don't think it was heartfelt.
I thought what she said is what like we talk about all the time. Yeah, you even hear. I'm actually play maybe Miss Suggs.
She didn't feel. I don't think she felt bad about it.
But
it's the same.
But what did she?
She said, "I'm sorry if you want." That's not. Right. I'm sorry though.
But what was she actually talking about?
She was talking about the fact that she was hurt, so she did all of these things. And if you do feel away, then I apologize.
Is that what the maybe I missed it? I thought that maybe I just was like listening to this like the wrong part of it or something. I thought that she was talking about, and it seemed like it was kind of like she was kind of being like in jest the apology, but she was speaking about how like she grew from like one point in the relationship to another person at whatever point that they are. And I've learned a lot of lessons. And the person that I was at that point is different than the person that I am right now.
But
the
apology felt like she resented having to apologize because he should have understood.
I don't think that it was like supposed to be a real apology though. This is like she wasn't talking to a real person.
Oh, maybe
to the actual person. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's a good
point. Is
but
like, is to me the whole thing was it was fake.
I
would have guaranteed.
But that's also Omarion's ex-girlfriend. She was dating the.
Oh yeah, I don't know who she is. And that don't
really, I think that's what she was talking about because I seen her talking about that on the interview.
Okay, well, I'm just taking the snippet of what it is and speaking about what she said exactly. Can we listen to it one more time?
Yeah.
I'm not who I was 7 years ago. I'm not who I was 5 years ago. Sorry, if that's what you need to hear. Sorry to anyone that feels like they were betrayed or they were hurt.
You an asshole. You a fucking asshole. You're not. You didn't grow as much as you sitting here trying to act like you did. That just sounds good.
But it's
these times in my life.
That didn't bother you. That if that's what you need to hear, that did like roughly like
because I don't think that like I don't think
that aggressiveness and the attitude that comes like all of the body language and all of that. If you understand, if you're just listening, but if you're taking into account the full. What you're seeing, hearing, to me, it's some bullshit. You a shitty person just like you was 5 years ago.
7 years ago.
But okay, so what?
6-7 years ago,
you all that growth did not happen.
Okay, so part of the thing I take from it though is not that she's being rude necessarily, because okay, you have people who don't care about giving you an apology and they'll never say anything to you about it. So she's kind of to me in the fact like acknowledging that, hey, if you want an apology, then I will give you an apology because I was in a bad place at that time. She didn't say this all the way, like how she said it, the tone of her voice and how she was directing stuff. It didn't necessarily come off right, but I think what she was trying to say is still like along the lines.
So if I hurt you, then if you need an apology, then I'll tell you sorry. But hurt people. So
is that what she said?
Yeah, she said that.
But to me, again, I don't think that what she's speaking about. To me, it just seems like she's talking about a topic because, like in concept, what she's saying is something that, like, I don't know if y'all are disagreeing. Are y'all getting triggered by like? Her also saying
it seemed like it was it seemed like it offers heartfelt and account. It seemed like it would be too. It seemed like it'd be.
So are we out for what is this?
No, I'm just trying to. I'm
talking about the comments on the video.
Yeah, on the video.
Okay, on the video, it's giving whoop-de-doo. Once someone hits you with sorry if you felt like you can go ahead and toss the whole apology in the trash because they know how you felt. They know what they did. A real apology doesn't start with if. It sounds like. I'm sorry that I know how that must have made you feel. Here's how I plan to take accountability and make it right. Yeah, that's basically what they're saying. I still think she's just uncomfortable with apologizing. And people who ain't ever like forgiveness is not easy. Like to forgive somebody or to ask for forgiveness or anything like that. Ain't
Does she really apologize? I don't know. To me, it just sounds like if you listen to like what she says there, and then I don't know why. I don't know, like her saying I apologize, because to me, I just took that as in jest. I didn't look at it as like a serious statement as much as like I'm different 5, 7, 9 years later. And if what you need is all right, so hold on. All right, so let's stop really quickly and see if we do agree or disagree with these concepts. Do y'all think that we agree with the concept? Do y'all think that y'all are the same person that you was 5, 7, and 10 years ago? All right, so right now y'all don't even disagree with what she's saying.
No. Y'all just mad that's why I said it sounds good. Like it's the right answer. You're right. She's saying the right words. But not all of them are right. The ideas are right. You see what I'm saying? The idea of what you're saying.
So if she didn't say nothing she said was wrong yet.
No.
Are we upset because like
the in jest part? Like if you're talking about apology and changing and like accountability,
do you think who is she really apologizing to?
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be to Amorian.
This doesn't seem like this is a real apology at all to me.
It seems like what it came off to me is you have somebody who is still seeking an apology and they're still talking about her. If I was just speculating, it seems like somebody's still talking about her in the public eye and they're still wanting an apology. They still feel some type of way about it. And they're still holding these things against her where it's still affecting her daily life now. And it's like, hey, I'm not this person anymore. If you're going to keep doing this, then I like, look, you feel like you need an apology to hear this.
Do or no?
I mean, bro, I get what you're saying, but I don't know where she was at with it. I think there's I still think there is a way to
and like she did the boy wrong too. Like
I don't know anything about any of that.
I think there's room for correction, but I don't think her intentions was necessarily bad here. I think there's room for correction, and that, like I always.
Could you play what she said after that part?
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. Like, what's the bad part?
When I didn't know what I was dealing with, when I didn't have the answers to it, that maybe a hurt person could have hurt people. Sure, I'll take that. I will take the accountability, but I will say this. You're going to get a very different version of me now.
All right, so hey, pause it right there. Like, so, all right.
Sure, I'll take that. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is just the worst apology. This is about the second worst apology I've heard.
All right. Again, I don't understand, like, the part where we disagree with the concepts, though. Where if you're saying that you were immature and that you needed to grow and maybe you was dealing with some shit and how that came out with whoever you was talking to 7 years ago. And I didn't know what I was dealing with, and now maybe I have a better understanding. Is that like a wrong statement or something? Is that something that we all do? Like we all haven't went through? With, like how we deal with
people is giving away hints in the comments. They're saying it was 8 years ago. People, she apologized, move on. Exactly. Took her 8 years to come clean. Stop. Let her get her karma. She brought to herself. She can't stop that. So basically, she must have got caught, or she just admitted something from 8 years ago, and now she's trying to like. Well, if you want, it is a disingenuous apology. Like, it's pretty much like I got caught, and now you trying to. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I got caught in a lie, and it was an old lie. I'm not that person no more. So you just need to let it go.
To me, it just feel like I could feel and see. It was all in the every. I don't know. I don't say.
To me, I felt like she was talking to me, trying to apologize. When you apologize to me like that, you can keep it. But like now, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying about like
to a nigga at all.
Her commentary on the topic wasn't wrong. But if that's a real apology, if that's supposed to be a real apology, it's not.
All right. So what if it's not a real apology?
Then her commentary,
she's just being a smart ass with the apology.
Her commentary wasn't wrong.
You don't ever hear these. It's like the same thing when we talk about these buzzwords that that I hate. I'm kind of not laid off of them a little bit. You don't hear people
manipulator.
Call them a leader.
Anyway,
say it.
Privilege, but you've not heard somebody that you know.
It's a war.
Have you never like heard somebody that you know say these same kind of words, and you know them in real life, and it's like, bro, you still shitty, bro. But these ideas and concepts, you've seen it that they're saying good words. It sounds good.
I can't.
I agree with that point too. I think she's still probably a bad person.
To me, it bleeds off of the damn.
I definitely think we gonna do the same thing to the next man.
You just got caught. Like you really don't give a shit. If presented with the same option, you're gonna do the same thing because all this growth. We talk about all this growth, man. I know plenty of people that use growth and talk about post all that shit. Growth. You matter of fact, you might be worse than you was before.
You didn't devolve,
right? Mate, I guess. To me, if she was doing this inside and she had the pianos playing and it was heartfelt and we were supposed to be convinced by it, then I could understand a little bit more. To me, it sounded like she didn't really care. She was just kind of being a smart ass about it. If y'all niggas want about it, yeah, here's it. But this was the scenario. What you would do?
Nothing.
But yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I would have told her I felt and moved on about my business, bro.
I have no understanding of who that person is and any things that preceded and with the context of like who and what, when, why. She's apologizing. I was just taking that specific video. But yeah, let's roll, Tone.
Who's next?
It's me.
Unc said, that girl was like the woman in church who used to be the neighborhood hoe. Now she loves the Lord and wants everyone to accept her for who she is now. But every now and then the deacon pound her down.
I was about to say, yeah, she go still sneak and get some wood.
Let me tell you
from time
something.
to time.
Sneaking geeking.
The deacons ain't doing jack no more. It's still the same deacons from 1993.
You know how long it take to get communion?
They'll be having no new folks, bro. I ain't seen no young deacon in like, I don't know how long.
Yeah, I think Obama made a great
45 minutes to get everybody communion.
I know y'all probably seen that statement Obama made when he was saying that the big problem with what's going on now is that the old people won't step down.
Mm-hmm.
That these old people still trying to hold on to the power. And
that's
why I thought it was a good conversation y'all had last
on the silent generation.
No, they're dead. That'd be boomers, yeah. Boomers and then Gen X.
But wouldn't
the silent generation, then boomers, then Gen X, then us?
Yeah. It's
like just, Trump and them, that's their boomer. I thought
they're
boomers. To be boomers.
Okay.
Big boomers.
Did you mention Gen X?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's start off with the birthday party. It's second to the left.
You know Eli in the mix, right?
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back to
You know Eli in the mix, right?
All right. So I guess what I'll start by saying, really just giving a moment to shout out. Obviously, Isla, she turned 2, but more than that, shout out Taj and shout out her business, Moments Redefined, where like she did an amazing job with the decor, the setup, and the thing about it is that what you do have to understand as well. I didn't know this. until like, you know, recently when just talking with her, but like she's like big. She's always been big in the arts and crafts, and it shows through what she does with like her event space stuff and things like that. But like when you look at the font where like it's a bluey theme thing, so she put all of that together. You see Isla's name is inside the bluey font, like the whole balloon decor. But if you got a cupcake, you seen all of the cutouts and everything like that. She has a stencil where she has a computer. She prints out everything, anything that's 3D. She layered it properly. She did like the entire full layout, from the drapes to the balloons to the whatever in between. And yeah, shout out to her. And you know, amazing job. If y'all need some balloon decor, if you need some event decoration, she is the one, especially if you're inside the Charlotte area, the North Carolina area, Charlotte area, in
South
general,
Carolina too.
She get it done.
Yeah, she doing a good job too. I ain't just saying it because I know her. I'm like, literally, I be watching other decorators. She doing a great job.
Good. I heard you was on some interior decoration.
Well, no, not necessarily. What I did, I just gave her a suggestion of a place to put some balloons in. Oh, she made the balloon arcs and the color and the palette and all that shit herself.
Nah, this joint looks very good. What about the bluey cutouts? How did y'all do those?
Oh, she made that too,
bro.
she made
that.
She printed it off,
bro. I know people do terrible jobs at this stuff. That looks.
She made the little part that makes.
I thought they were purchased.
Nah,
that looks great.
Like
bro.
she makes all of this. Like this is a passion that she has. Like she just be sitting there chilling. Like, because at first I'm like, do you need me to help you with something, anything like that? But this is what she likes to do. And like it's just like a good pass.
Even look at the flower balloon setup right there. That's dope to me.
Yeah, and you know, like she be doing her thug thizzle. But yeah, all right. So let's start off. If you see what is that? 3 down in the middle. Let's go there. Middle and then 3 down. Yeah.
Left eye.
Yep. If that. We can go here for a little bit, but what I want you to go to is the next slide.
Yeah, I know what it is.
What's up, y'all?
We ain't got to go through all of it. I'm be honest though, I flipped through all of it. I wanted to almost make this entire little thing my main section, just because it it just it gets you nostalgia gets you sentimental, especially like the 90s era and them just having like different little parts. But to me, I've always been like a fan of like the little fun dance shit. Right now, this is my favorite one that's going on. Hey Tom, go to the top. We gotta go to Dallas. We pulling out the shags on this one. Shout out to the guys that's in the parking lots having fun. I was a Dougie boy back in the day. So yeah. Click that one. Watch me beat this pot. Don't boy magic tie. Watch me grab my nigga like I'm trying to flex. The red kind, highlight the red eye. You gon' rock who midnight? Yeah, rock it's good enough right there.
Which was the dance that you talking about?
Oh, they all, but it was one guy that kind of like ran in the middle a little bit. But I mean, you can like they was doing their own little little jig, and I think it's Ben. I can't remember the guy's name, but that's one that's like really buzzing right now. It's like a variation of the Dougie, and it's like the Dallas little fun shit.
The first one was dope. that was dog.
Oh yeah, listen, I don't expect y'all specifically, but yeah, I just enjoy
direction.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm sure maybe y'all can be like,
hey, a regional dance is fire because South Carolina we had the Roy.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago.
I remember Roy.
And
that's a South Carolina.
And that's the beauty of like the Texas shit. And that's one thing I do love about them. Like they have a sonic, especially Dallas and Houston, specifically Dallas, because like the D-Town boogie shit, and like they got a dance culture to them. And probably since like maybe 08, 09, around when the Dougie came, everything kind of evolves off of that. This is one of the newer ones. This is a quick one that I found. But yeah, shout out to all the people that be having fun outside, dancing around and shit like that. I think that the old heads, they like to clown us at times when it was this lean with it, rock with it. Now we get on the kids with the TikTok dances, but even they was doing a little Running Man choreographer out shit. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with people having
the 90s had the best dances,
having hip hop
ain't gonna front
as
that
background.
That first video made me think they need to bring talent shows back, bro. Because that's what it seemed. I think they was practicing for a talent show. I remember seeing it. I didn't see that video before. I think they was actually practicing for a talent show. If I remember what the caption had said, but that was a different thing. And then even back then, we was dancing so much that people was in shape. Like this was just regular part of life. Even the way they was dancing, like you had more people that was in shape because of it too. Like.
So did we stop dancing because we got fat, or did we get fat because we stopped dancing?
We probably got fat because we stopped dancing. I think that. Well, I mean, I think that at the end of the day, it's probably not the reason. No, it's not the reason.
Hey, listen, go Dougie for a long enough time. How much these females be twerking and going up and down with them knees? They should be in shape. I don't think dancing got.
Man, I thought Charlotte was the area. Unc said dancing is something that brings joy to people. Charlotte is the only area I ever lived in that never wants to dance and gets mad if you do dance. I love this area, but that's what I'm about to say. Like when I moved, there was people in dance. I'm like, Charlotte, that's what I used to like.
Like at least our area, it definitely was a time. I ain't been outside long enough in Charlotte, but during the blank era, people was just outside dancing.
How you
blank era?
That's like when you.
Like, hey, everybody started off the same way too. You already know how you gonna start off. When you walking up on the blank, you got to put toss the lid.
Yeah, but
I seen Johnny do some suspect shit the other day. He was trying to get me talking about blank rail, the little whatever the hip joint is. Johnny was doing the other day. He was over there. Some dance that. It was the beat was it was like a faster tempo beat.
Walk it out.
No. It was off the Chance album. He was like, oh, that's the song that they do the little dance to. It was like ticking your.
Oh, he's probably talking about the little when you hit your hip thing.
Oh man!
When I seen him do, I was like, "Yeah, no,
I'll be doing them shit top.
Yeah, nah, let's not do that."
That's how I be doing on.
But actually,
that's fire though. That's fire, though. You, that's fire though.
My hips, I'm cool with my hips ain't like
that's fire.
I'm not doing that, bro.
You might want to keep a blue big dog.
Well, I mean, I do that at work.
Meantime, listen, I think that it'd be good to jump into hopefully it don't take up too much time, and we'll see.Maybe this is the last meeting that I do get. But
we had one.
As we're at dancing and the whole little thing. I'll throw this question out there to y'all. This weekend, or not this weekend, but last weekend, I went to the concert with my son. That I wasn't here last weekend. I was out at the concert.
The Young Boy concert.
Yeah, the Young Boy concert.
Is that there with the Y?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Probably top 3 concert experience that I've actually went to. And I also kind of was thinking through like a couple different things. And I realized that a reason why I have no issue kind of like reaching down with my son when it comes to music is because of like with my dad, that was like our way of connecting. Like it was sports and music. So like he put me on the music, I put him on the music, and there was a place where we had a commonality of conversation with or whatnot. And like with my son, it's a bit of the same thing. So like anything that I know that's Young Boy is because of, like he'll play it in the car and look to see if I like it or not, or something like that. And like we'll find the songs that we like that's together. I mean, not that's together. That's that we agree on, and like it's his own different little experience where that's a connection point for us. And so I say that to say, what are some things that with your people that were connecting points for you and like the generation above you? If you got a kid that you connect with them. So like I said, with my father, it was sports and music. With my son, it ends up being sports and music because of like that's how me and my dad connected. So fellas,
to me it was sports was a big one, and just like not necessarily like the reading, but like learning.
Okay.
Like my pops was a teacher, so like I got like a lot of my curiosity from my dad.
So you be like, look at this new thing I think that you don't know about, type of thing.
Or he'd give me like like science, like the little project. He was a science. He before he did science. He was a biologist, so he'd come with different like projects and stuff. Also working in the yard too, like just cutting grass and like yard work, just like learning like that type of stuff. And sports was a big one for us too. He was a Panthers fan too, so Pops would have been happy today. Shout out to the Panthers. And yeah, that's one. And honestly though, that's something that I was a little scared of this year. Was football season and not having my pops and stuff. And I, it sucked for a couple games, but like it's still like I be yelling at the TV like he do now. And so like I be out today, I was watching the game and bro dropped the pick. Mike Jackson too, but he dropped the pick. And I sounded like my daddy, bro. I was like, who the fuck I turned around like, who the fuck is this? Well, I was hopped off the couch, and then I was like, that's Mr. Newton right there.
But it's the blessing now. It should be that you have the ability to build that bond with the new generation, right?
Oh yeah, no, and it's something I keep in mind too. For it's well, I got the blueprint too. And so it's something I can, take and pass down too. And it's like you say, building that, it's important too. You want to be able to connect with the generation. Because I think a lot of times as we get older, you lose that. Like that connection with the younger generation. And so I think that's very important to you. Just for your own like sanity too. To just kind of stay a little youthful.
Yeah. They said listen, that professional wrestling, Diddy got everybody. My mama on it. My uncle on it, like that family, my people.
Oh, y'all are wrestling family.
Yeah, but I think that come from my granddad.
If you get into it though, it's all right.
Like so,
that's fire to have a wrestling family.
They all
though.
are like wrestling people, but it come from like.
But most people that like wrestling come from a wrestling family.
It makes sense.
Crazy.
Most people that do like they come from people that watch wrestling.
Think about the fact that when I met you, we were performing at the rec center.
Oh yeah,
with the wrestling match.
Yeah.
They was doing like semi-pro wrestling.
Yeah,
matches
that.
Hey,
that's the stuff to go to though. I miss the midgets when they came to South Carolina.
You can't say those words no more.
That's what they call themselves.
Doubling down.
That's what the sign said.
Yeah, like
they said they embrace the
black folks say nigga. I would say nigga.
Like, that's what the sign said.
Hey, yeah, I ain't doing all that. But like they was there a couple of weeks ago. Them be the ones to go to. The promotion.
I actually got a homeboy that.
I want to answer the question. We still got we
going time.
Oh, it's my turn to answer. Oh, you answer.
No, I'm about to go to what Q asked. He was talking about the idea of like him and his son having that bond based on what him and his father had their bond on, and then Johnny being able to say that same thing. You know what I mean? That's actually super dope. And this is why I was telling Johnny about privilege.
Oh damn.
No, I'm not going. This is not harping on him at all.
No, we both privileged.
Yeah, I was telling him, and I was telling him that Q would be willing to admit it, that he has a different emotional, something probably deeper in his past that makes him not want to, accept the whole privilege thing. But I was telling him that it was definitely a privilege to come from a 2-parent household because, like you just said, there is a blueprint that's laid out, and you're able to maybe move some pieces around to get what you want. You know what I mean? The end result to be, or try to attempt to get the best end result that you can based on information that you already had, which is a privilege. You said it wasn't when we was over there at the crib the other day. Because as it relates to me,
another privileged brother with him to make him understand it's okay. We can be privileged.
I don't like the word privilege, but I think there's a benefit to it.
Real privilege shit over here.
That's privilege.
I'm not dabbing up for that.
But and so like it's not like my daddy was never around. I mean, well, he really wasn't around. Like
y'all got a connection right now.
We have a connection now. And the thing is that what it is it's like finance. Okay. So it's not a fun thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We don't have a fun thing that like he don't care about sports. He don't care nothing about music. You know what I mean? But it's like finance, like the stock market. You know what I mean? That talking about a credit, and that's like.
But is that not fun for y'all? You don't enjoy those conversations.
What I'm saying is that, and it's crazy because I do enjoy the conversations. It's fruitful. What I was saying that to say is that like, with my son and my children in general, it's probably be something very much more similar. Like it's easy for you to do that because, and I didn't ever think about it this way, but like I'm not as maybe if I had a parent that was more into sports and into music and like was into those things, and I would probably be me. I would probably be more like that. But yeah, that wasn't the thing. And so it's gonna be something. I would definitely go have some experiences. You know what I mean, doing some fun things. But like, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try my best to do the dance shit. Like when Nana, when she gets a little older and she started, I'll try my best.
I gotta see that. Boy.
I'll try my best. You know, I'm not doing it around nobody.
I'm about to say do it at the house.
Yeah, I ain't doing it around nobody but her. You know what I mean? That's gonna be our little thing. Yeah. But you know what I mean? But that's about.
You got to do stuff like that at the house. And just this is what I do here with.
Yeah,
I'm so.
Hey, real, can I
actually like
I have fun doing stuff. But
hey, real,
real,
can I give you
the same shit, bro?
Can I tell you something, real?
I think that the easy part, my bad. But Tone, for me, once you reach a certain age, shamelessness goes away.
I agree.
And so, like, I can do all the dumb
should go away.
Well, all right. So for me, it went away. Like, I'm no longer out. Like, I can get up with Isla at the games, and I'm dancing. 10 years ago, I'd have been thinking about what people think about. I ain't got no this.
That's not the reason I don't do it.
And we had QJ. Like again, if my mama, because my mama gonna cut a rug no matter what.
Oh yeah.
She get up at the game, and you know it's just her. And this is like a packed basketball. Like I just get up and she ain't got to be the only one. 5-10 years ago, I wouldn't have ever thought about that. But to me, it becomes a point where like, this shit don't really matter.
And I would tell you too, something that's a benefit is with people like kind of it is beneficial to also you had your son at a younger age to where you weren't all the way. You know what I mean? So he kept some extra little life in there.
Yeah.
To you know what I mean? You were able to get some more of that childhood, some more of that fun, and it prolonged it a little bit. I think that does help. Having a child that when you're, you know what I mean, it wasn't super young. It was still at a decent age, but you know, a lot of us are having kids at 30 something, and it's just like when you get to that point, it's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a little different. You done got a lot more boring than you used to be.
Hey, hold on. I want to rail this because like what you and your dad got is something that's like. I was telling somebody this last night. Like I'm been a little jealous, like of that to where like me and my dad we bonded like when I was a child, and so like there was always that dynamic. A little older, and so but like you and your dad actually get to be friends, and so you can pick his brain like a lot different, and that's like the like when I look, I'm like damn, that's where you know. Me and I'm blessed for whatever I have.
I think y'all have a beautiful relationship.
But it's a different. But like,
right now.
But like what you got though is like the back end, and it's like you get to pick his brain like as a friend. Hey, bro, this such and such. And I think that's super valuable and something not to be like diminished too. Because I know like we look at a story like you should like these beginnings and can be good. There's endings that can be good too, and so like the relationship you and your dad got, I don't think it's any less like impactful than like me and Q's dad to him. And it's coming later in life. I think that can add more value to the way you communicate with him,
think that also
and the friendship and the bond that y'all built. Were like me and my dad would like I couldn't ask my dad everything. There's certain things you know with you and your dad, you probably couldn't. Hey, with a lot more than I probably could with my pops. So I think it's because y'all have a bond.
No, I was saying I can ask him anything.
Oh yeah, like so. You and your dad, y'all flowers too. I'm like, that's a beautiful thing. So just because we were privileged early on, don't mean you're not or you wasn't, because you still got it too. And I see it every day.
He's trying to put me in there with.
He's trying to reverse that privilege.
And actually, I don't mind. I'll take that because it is because it definitely helps. It helped me. Yeah, no, I'm appreciative of the relationship that I have with old head.
That's what I always wanted.
So really quick, before we keep chatterboxing it,
no facts.
We got
a
super chat. Yeah. Shout out to Unc and pull back up.
That.
Appreciate you, Unc.
Yeah, Unc said, today is my father's 80th birthday, or it would be rest in peace, Pop. I love you and miss you.
Rest in peace, Pops, man. Rest in peace, Pop. That's a rest in peace.
Yes, sir. Shout out to
happy birthday to Pops too, man.
Definitely.
I would definitely say, like, I want to go to Q's point real quick, where you talk like no shame in this game. You done knew me all these years. There ain't really ever been no shame in my game dancing somewhere. I was thinking about that, like marching with the drum line to the thing, and I was still a group. Like I always kind of been like that. So it's like that's translated over. But as far as like what I grew up interested in, I actually end up interested in a lot more stuff that my mom is interested in. Because my mom, like my mom. I remember my mom I was talking to her about this. I remember my mom taking me to the library when I was like 2. We used to go to the library a lot. So she got me into reading, and I got into books, and I liked going to the library even when I was in like 3rd. Like a lot of the stuff I love is based off of that time that she was taking me there early, and I started learning stuff because I figured out everything's in a book. So it's like I was reading books and learning all type of stuff, and that's kind of how she is too. Like she's very analytical, like studying different stuff. Like I don't know if y'all remember, but mom used to be taking apart stuff and putting it back together. Like she does stuff like that. Like she'd take stuff. My mama was the cook. She was the person taking apart stuff. She the graphic designer. So it was like all of that stuff is stuff that I'm into now. Like we still sit on the phone to this day, and we have if you look at my phone, I be on the phone with my mama like my friend. Like we be on the phone for like 4 hours at a time sometimes, just talking about what we doing for the day, like what work we got going on. Both of us doing the same work. With my dad, I would say like entertainment. Like that was the thing with him. Like me and him can sit down. We cool sitting there. We enjoy our own company, and we can sit there and watch a show. My daddy probably enjoyed more company better, but he can enjoy his own company too. And like, yeah, we can sit there and watch a movie, and like if it's a good movie, we into that type of stuff. Like he's there with me. And my sons is kind of like the same. Like they like Spider-Mans and all the Marvels and the superheroes and stuff, and I'm into that like all day. Like so Dragon Ball, all that stuff, they into the anime and all of that stuff too. So that kind of translates with them. And they into the computer stuff. Like so it's like it just goes across.
I dig it. Real, I think no. Johnny is
me. Yep, pull them up. Go 3rd row to the middle.
Right here?
There, yep.
Excuse me, bald head. You know where the ICU's at? What did you say? Bald head, where the ICU's at.
You call me bald head?
Yeah. I ain't know your names. How
about officer?
Say again?
How about officer?
Oh, I'm sorry. Security officer.
Oh, no, I'm not a security officer. Do I look like a security officer? Can you read?
You speak Spanish?
No, I don't speak no Spanish.
What you speaking?
What does it seem like I'm speaking?
No, I'm asking you. Speak Spanish. Excuse me, bald head. You know where the ICU's at?
Hey, bro, we'll call ICE on the face. And then go back up to the top.
And
let me get top left. It's Thanksgiving plates gonna be coming.
Mac and cheese. Oh man, mac and cheese. Yeah.
That's so funny. And then give me the one right under that too.
All right.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
You fucking came over here, bitch. Keep your dog over there. We won't have no motherfucking issues. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Keep your punk ass dog over there, bitch.
Was he in the right or the wrong?
He was in the wrong.
He was in the right.
He was in the wrong.
Fuck no.
No, I would have sprayed the dog. But at the end of the day, you ain't had to talk to her like that.
What did she say?
I don't know what did she say.
It seemed like, all right, to my understanding, he was responding to her.
Yeah, I don't know what she
I
said.
imagine
It
that
sounded
she
like she said something to like go and call her beads and all that. Like,
well, they was playing Jet 2 Holiday over it. If she was saying something wild, then I think that was an appropriate response. It said, "Why the fuck you spray my goddamn dog?" I think he responded.
I don't think she talked that long. I think, it was quick. Whatever she said was fairly quick.
Nah, what make you say that?
I just like how unbothered bro was.
He was.
Yeah, bro. He's like, man, keep your dog over there. Like, ask me questions.
Yeah, nah. If you mad about me spraying your dog shouldn't be running up on me.
No, I agree. I agree with that. But I'm gonna say, see, the thing is, the B word ain't really in my vocabulary. Like, that's never been one of my things. So that's like, you know what I mean? You call it.
I will say this: people with dogs need to keep them motherfuckers on the leash.
No, that's a fact.
Because like, if that was a pit bull, that water wouldn't have worked.
Possibly.
I'm not taking no chances with a water hose on a pit bull.
I ain't saying you should take the chance, but I'm just saying it still might work.
It still might work. Yeah,
it still might work.
Especially if you hit the right spot. Get away.
Yeah, you should have been in his face. It probably still works.
That's
You've never had a pit? Have you
I,
have a dog?
The Rockweiler and what's the fluffy? I forgot what it was. I
You
think it
look
was
like
a
you
mutt. I
had
think it
a
was like a
fluffy
mutt or
dog.
something. Mutt and I've had a few dogs, but
Yeah,
I'm
most
not
people's
scared of a
dogs
pit.
ain't vicious.
Why they make you get rid of your dogs?
They died.
Oh,
Like I mean, they like was just old.
Bro, I can tell you, and then I know we about to be closing, but bro, when Shadow passed, look, I'm already prepping myself for Zeus. I mean, Zeus is like 13, 14 years old, so I'm prepping myself emotionally. You know what I mean? Get myself ready. When Shadow passed, bro, it was like one of them things where, first off, you never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that. Go ahead, come on, where we going?
Yeah, I'm done. Oh, yeah, I'm done. I'll let Tone get the last one of the week.
I'm actually gonna borrow when you got here because that was it was one of my memes also. So I'm just gonna use
that one. That was the last one. That's the other one I was gonna play. So
yeah, this one of the ones.
That's actually the other one I was gonna play.
Yeah, no rap songs appear in the top 40 or the Hot 100 for the first time since February 1990, ending the streak of 35 years, 8 months, and 3 weeks. This is the week of October 25th, 2025. Yeah. So
what do y'all think that is?
On the Hot 100?
Yeah.
I mean,
the top 40.
I
like
mean,
we had the Cardi album just dropped, which they act like that was like super. You know what I mean?
I seen a number of reasons
thing.
for it. They were saying
I
people. I done seen a number of things about this. People saying that like the women have taken over the hip hop and it's just not as interesting. And then
but it sounds good.
people saying
Cardi just dropped.
But no, I think there's a rise in
good.
country music that's come over the last couple of years, but they've like really been like getting like they're taking these country like Morgan Wallen's and they like put the like the Money Bag Yo's and you got the Big X the Plug doing all country artists. So I think
but I mean that are they designating are they designating those country songs?
Making it over here.
Who?
What's the top 4? I gotta see what the songs are. Are they saying that it's not like specifically? I don't know. I have to look and see.
What was the list again? Top 40.
It did the top 100,
Hot 100,
or top 40 of the top 100.
Top 40,
Hot 100. I seen another person with a take. They was basically saying like the underground scene is moving. Like they was talking about like
they said underground rap's coming back.
Underground rap is what's moving right now, and I do agree with that. Like it's like the people who the mainstream might not be doing much, but actual rap is in a good place right now. Like
they're good rappers. I don't know about like how much charting they're doing, but I think there's good music that's coming out.
So I guess I damn y'all gave like 3 places. Hopefully I can remember everything to hit at. So one thing I will say with like the youth right now is outside of maybe YoungBoy and I think YoungBoy might be the outlier, but most of the music that they listen to is either local or underground. Like they don't listen to, and this I was saying this before, like they don't care anything about the Drake and Kendrick beef, anything like that. Most of the rap songs that they know, we have no idea of. Because I have no idea any of like the like I could be at the games.
Acronym name dude.
Where that 6-7 came from a song.
Maybe.
There's a song.
I think that 6-7 comes from the guy that plays at OTE, and the guy made a song based off of like 6-7.
Oh, he made the song.
Yeah.
See, I'm old.
But Taylor Swift murdered this John.
Yeah. The other thing that I was gonna say is
this has got to be all the same album. Her whole album is in the top 40.
Yeah, she probably just dropped. But Taylor one of them ones. But
what's her biggest song? Because I don't even. I know the name.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know that Bad Blood. You know you got bad blood. That's
not on the charts right now.
It ain't on the charts. I don't listen to no Taylor Swift, and that song is old as shit.
But her whole album is on here, bro.
And likely if she just dropped.
Oh, Justin Bieber hit 36. That's the first name I know. Mariah the Scientist. The only reason why I know her is
Burning Blue or the other one.
Burning Blue.
That's a good song.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, I'm probably not I'm not the one that probably should be looking at this. But I don't be giving the fuck about none of that. And then it's all look like it's pretty much all white folk.
Justin Bieber.
So I don't know. I definitely don't know.
A part of what I was going to say is that
Tim's is on there with a feature.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty much Caucasians, but
Caucasus Mountains.
What I would say is also that I don't know if hip hop is necessarily like suffering. Like we're watching YoungBoy going on a sold out arena tour, and every kid know every single song for like 2 hours. But I'll also tell you, while being in there was minimal white people.
Oh, for sure, I would believe that. Hold on. We talk about
YoungBoy,
yeah. No, but I think that speaks to it though, where I think white people are consuming a little bit more white music, and like there's some more niche, even though like they have their own really big group.
Huh.
It's black music that's consumed by black people.
I actually think rap might be getting back to its roots.
That's crazy. You think about it. So what you're saying is that during, like, let's say the Gen X into our generation, we had a higher population of white people that were interested in hip hop culture versus what you're saying now is that the generations that are
I don't know if they care as much about hip hop like that.
Huh.
But I think but did you see that with like? There's a lot of older black people that don't care about the hip hop either, though. Too.
That's always been a thing.
Yeah, that's we knew.
But what I'm saying is, we still like hip hop though. The previous generations before, well, I guess
they still like hip hop. They just like they rappers.
I'm thinking about my parents. My parents are a little older though. My parents didn't like. But
even
all my hip hop.
My bad.
Do we like it at the same clip that they liked it as adults?
Yeah, they like a different type of rap too.
Yes, like
do we like it at that clip?
Unc and my dad, like
no. What I'm talking about is Unc and your dad. Their generation, they loved hip hop at a different clip, I believe, than we do as a collective, possibly.
They probably loved it more than we ever did.
I think that I'm asking the question: do y'all think that is true?
I personally don't think it's true because of right now. J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake are still like doing their thing, and we're all like hyper consuming it. And they don't get anything from the kids. The kids don't care about them. Previously, to be a star, you used to have to have the kids. Kids don't care about them. Like it's so like you go look at these reactions. This nigga's our age reacting to that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I think that we do still care about it. We don't care about what the kids is doing.
I hope
we get like the shit that's
I think that's the difference though, because like. I think the music has like taken a way more drastic change for the kids' generation than it did through our generation. I think we were still
old niggas saying that, bro.
Can't be.
Yeah, they're not even making no music for the kids no more specifically.
I'm talking about like an NBA YoungBoy versus a J. Cole versus
we had mad shitty rappers
3-6 Mafia to fucking.
Oh god.
Like I hate when we do things like that, bro. Like.
We can't even think of some of them. There's so
many
one-hit wonders.
It's like saying MC Hammer to J.
No,
Cole.
I wasn't calling them shitty. I was talking about you saying different. I thought you were saying different as in like the content based or like.
Oh yeah, I don't think NBA YoungBoy is shitty, but I thought that you was making the point of calling him shitty.
No, and I wasn't calling 3-6.
I wouldn't call him shitty, but I was just saying it's just different.
But is it really
it's not palatable. But I think our music was.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to him.
I think our music was more palatable.
Didn't fuck with our music. I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know, because
they
was rocking like they was rocking
our music was Wayne.
You had 50 Cent coming out.
He didn't love Wayne.
I didn't say he loved
I would try and put him.
He probably listened to Wayne more than we would listen to NBA YoungBoy.
I don't know that
your dad would listen to way more Wayne than we.
I don't know that to be true.
Probably.
I believe it.
Yeah, we had some genuinely good rappers though, bro. Like for that generation,
they said it was 40-year-olds in the young boys show crying and shit, bro.
You said what?
That's embarrassing.
That's got to be something.
I don't know what y'all just said.
He said when I was listening to Vlad, Vlad had Academic on there, and they went to the show together.
Okay.
And they were saying it was some 40-year-old dudes in there crying to NBA records.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I do want to move on to this last meme before, like,
but I'm not interested
because we at the end.
Yeah, like I think that if you're doing it to like one of his like pain songs, then I guess I get it.
This still kind of same topic. I'm just gonna share this because I wanted to talk about this.
If y'all motherfuckers want a story, I can give you stories. Here's how algorithms work.
That's what I was about to say.
Here's how algorithms work. I got 9 platforms. The worse it gets, the better it gets for us, impression-wise, algorithm-wise, profit-wise, everything. So the worse I get, the more money I can make. For free, I don't have to pay anybody for an ad. All I gotta do is fucking crash. All I gotta do is be going downward. Fucking up, losing your career, frustrated, you're going down. And they'll post you every fucking day. That's why you see me being posted every day. You don't see me being posted with the stuff we do downtown for Skid Row, or you don't see me with all the humanitarian stuff we do for our Norwood Kids Foundation. None of that shit, because you have to pay for that. So I found another way. And Sean.
Okay, so I watched.
Thank you, Ray J.
Y'all can tell me how y'all feel about it, but it really kind of pissed me off. It's like it's kind of getting old. Like how like people always for sale and they always try to make an excuse for the basis of making money. Like I'm tired, like these celebrities and all of these people. I don't care whether they celebrity or like, because it's like you advising people to just crash out. Oh yeah, you want to get seen, crash out. So pretty much to even succeed is that like where we at now?
No,
where
but hold
like
on, Tone. No, I think it's different though from a Ray J versus a anonymous motherfucker crashing out. Ray J was already a celebrity, so people will pay to see his crash out. If you're just a nobody on the street, nobody want to see you crash out.
What he's talking about is the message that it passes on. Is that you do the whatever the dumb shit is, do that shit, and you can make money doing the dumb shit.
I don't think
so. Record yourself doing dumb shit so that you can make money.
That wasn't the message he was saying. I think he worded it in a way that it could be taken that way. I don't think that was the message he was making though.
I mean, if you're sitting here, okay, so he literally just said that I do the dumb shit to make money.
We said because they put me on TMZ because I'm a celebrity. It's based on him being a celebrity, and they only want to see the negative
he does understand
from him.
He's a celebrity, but that had nothing to do with what he said, though.
But them posting the negative.
Even in real life, when somebody like if somebody you know posts something crashing out online, you gonna pay attention to. Like we do it naturally.
But it's not gonna make them more money though. It's to him as a celebrity. He's saying, I get rewarded for bad behavior.
No, he get rewarded for
and attention. Not everybody gets rewarded for it. And if you're not
rewarded, it ain't even necessarily talking about money. He want attention too. A lot of these celebrities want attention. It ain't just about money for these people. Like some of them just want the attention because they are desperate and sick for the need for attention. Like they have illnesses they dealing with too. Like people don't look at needing attention as an illness, but for some people that is an illness. Like it's like seeking attention to a danger where you put yourself in a detriment. That's a problem. Like, and that's what he's advertising. It's like that's what's been constantly advertised from a lot of celebrities, not just him. Like even people who not celebrities necessarily, some of these influencers. It's like it's getting old. Like stuff used to be about talent and it used to be about doing something good or being able to actually be capable of doing something. Now we just looking at people crashing out and looking stupid all the time. Like, yeah, like I didn't respect that at all from him. It was like I respected more of the doggone, like you was pushing the earbuds and you was doing all this stuff. I respect that. He think like it's like because these other people answer, you get more attention from this, then you should turn off the positive things you're doing and not share that. So don't nobody know the positive stuff you're doing. All we do is see you crashing out and you proud to doggone display that. Like we see him on Casanat show that's for kids and you dancing naked in the or you try, like you put.
I don't think he was proud.
No, he wasn't even naked. He had a.
No, he's proud of it.
He's proud of this stuff, bro.
He's intentionally doing it.
I think he's complaining about having to do that though. He was just saying they don't show my positive stuff.
Bro,
this is what makes this is how I make my money.
This man
that don't sound like that don't sound like somebody that's proud of doing the negative stuff. It sounds like he's frustrated.
This man went on Casanat show that is for kids that mostly kids watch, and he decided the doggone he walking around brick holding his dick.
I think that
on
was
the
fake.
show. It wasn't fake. Even if it was fake, bro, this is a kid's show. Even if he put a dog with cucumber in his pants, this is kids who watch this.
That is crazy.
And that's what he's advertising.
And I watched his Vlad interview. He literally went on there and said that he's doing the dumb shit on purpose. Like this is his thing.
But isn't that what he was complaining about though? They pay me for the dumb stuff, but they don't see what I go to Skid Row. He just complained about that.
What I'm telling you is that he's telling you that this
because he needs the money. He literally said about the money.
On purpose. All right,
did he not say about the money?
But he didn't even say about the money. I added the money part in there. He's talking about attention.
No, he literally said they rewarded me for doing it. They posted.
If all motherfuckers want a story, I can give you stories. Here's how algorithms work.
That's what I was about to say.
Here's how algorithms work. I got 9 platforms. The worse it gets, the better it gets for us, impression-wise, algorithm-wise, profit-wise, everything. So the worse I get, the more money I can make. For free, I don't have to pay anybody for an ad.
Either way,
but he's bragging about
complaining.
He's not. What are you getting complaints from?
Because he said they don't show when I go down here and do this. They don't care. They only care about me. He's literally complaining.
He said he has 9 platforms. He's putting this out himself.
Because he's getting paid and he needs money.
Okay,
but you don't see how somebody he's complaining about the way he has to make money. He's complaining about how he has to make money.
I didn't hear that. I don't know how you got that. I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah. That's not what I took from it. What I took from it was he was sitting there trying to say like how he was justifying doing stupid shit in order to make money.
He was criticizing I think he was criticizing the algorithm.
Oh, she was saying Cash show isn't for kids. Kids so happen to watch it. Either way,
It's still, what would they be doing on that, Joe?
I don't know. Mostly, I know most of the kids be watching this.
The bunch of nothing really. They just stream. He do like everything.
I can't say that they don't do nothing. I think that they do something, especially the amount of streamers that they have. They Kai does a little bit of the IRL shit, but when he does the little, because recently he was doing like the whatever thon, like they do the
mafia thon.
Okay, my question would be like,
I'm about to build to answer your question.
Okay.
Typically the good ones, they kind of like schedule out time formats in which they have different people that are in there doing different things.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, he'll have Draymond Green pull up for an hour and a half, and they're going to watch some videos of him getting texts and shit like that. And then they're going to have like some just chit chat conversation and whatever. And then
Kevin Hart.
So
then he's going to leave, and then somebody else is going to come.
What was he doing before famous people gave a fuck? Because he built it up doing what? Because that's what I know.
He's always kind of been an internet personality. So he be in front of the camera and he'll be giving a day in the life of what I'm doing. And then
he was a vlogger.
Yeah, I guess most of streaming kind of comes from the idea.
But it was him and his group though. AMP. They all kind of did it together.
Well, somewhat.
So
AMP is a collective of individual
streamers, yeah,
that came together in one house to be able to make content.
But that's kind of when they all popped though.
But he was doing it beforehand. So
right,
he was streaming beforehand, and then they made that business move together.
Like I understand I Am Speed. Is it I Am Speed? I Show Speed?
Yeah, I Show Speed.
Okay, I understand his that you mean he's doing athletic things and challenging people to do these things.
But he also does a lot of like a majority of what he's
streaming. Ain't he the same dude who came out and said he took the deal from Birdman? And ain't that's the guy who was a rapper at one point?
No,
he said I swear it was the same guy.
Yeah, I Show Speed and Kai, neither one of them were rappers. You're probably talking about DDG maybe.
No, it wasn't DDG. Okay. I could swear it was I Show Speed.
No, I Show Speed hasn't been a rapper at all.
He damn near an athlete.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But what
in which he's amazing at the athlete.
Well, what Ray J was saying though, it reminded me also of like ODB. Like if you look up how and you see like how ODB died and what happened or whatever. ODB was getting sober, and it was the people who was around him who kept coming back. Like, nah, we like it better when you crash out. The attention when you crash out and everything. Like, I'm just not with this stuff.
But ODB, like, that's not what he wanted though. Like you just said, like he was trying to get sober, and they brought it. That's what Ray J saying. He's trying to do, but they
no. He's not saying he's trying to do better. He's advertising to do the stuff in order to get the money, and he justifying doing this stuff in order to get the money.
He was talking about how he played the algorithm, like how he be getting. You know what I mean? I'm doing. You know what I mean? He just said that I make money doing stupid shit.
But I think that was more of a complaint about this is how I have to go about it.
Versus,
I got to address these comments real quick because this is funny what's going on. Steve said the streamers just kicking it with corn stars now, and he said gooning and gambling is all they pushing.
What is the gooning again?
So gooning is just like
well, that's a crazy.
Yeah, that was funny because
we talked about that on
came in here and said gooning and gambling is done by the privileged because those that don't have can't gamble because they ain't got the money. In today's society, thinking the goons don't have money to goon. Nah, you can goon for free.
You can goon for free, Hey,
I said he talking about a different type of goon.
You gotta get that. You gotta get that VPN.
Now, as long as you got internet access, you can go.
You can goon all you want.
For the free ski.
You can goon.
They said money to goon.
Hey, listen, you go to the library and goon.
You can goon for free 99.
The free Wi-Fi goon.
I told
free 99.
I said, he talking about a different type of goon. Say, if I'm correct, I think that the goon that he's talking about is a person who has money. Am I correct? No. They talking about.
Uncle Lost.
we used to call it choking the chicken, beating the meat. They call it gooning now.
Hey, no, hold on. Y'all remember that episode where we had Young Citizen on here?
Yeah.
And he said, when he said beating my meat.
I gotta watch back that episode. Did we laugh about it?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
It was like because he was being serious.
Yeah.
But just it been so long since I heard that.
Shout out to Young Citizen. He dropped
he
corn
said
addiction out of nowhere.
I
wasn't expecting.
He was like, "Y'all want to know what I was addicted to?"
Yeah.
He said beating my meat. He said beating my meat.
He said beating my meat, bro.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode.
Oh man, yeah.
But
that's
I think
all I had for today. So.
Hey, we might need to get up out of here.
Okay.
On that one.
All right. Let Tone reset and then yeah.
Oh, I mean.
Oh, my bad. Before we get out of here, I guess right now to be an amazing time. Tubi are on the way. Again, December. We've been getting some actions about what's the date. It might be a time for Unpack / Tubi Fair show meetup. Aligned with the Tubies. I think that we're doing this mid-December. Is that what we're looking at? We're looking at a middle Saturday in December. We'll let y'all know the exact date coming next episode. But we have locked down the venue.
Secured.
The Tubies are on the way. Any past, future, and we ain't got no present guests here right now, but are invited. Anybody that's made it to Unpacked, if you ever popped up on the screen, you are invited.
Super chats.
If you have ever chatted in the chat, you are invited. The Tubies, we are talking about the best podcast award show that you have ever seen.
This shit gonna be fun, bro.
The most fair.
The most fair.
The fair awards.
Hey, listen, we giving Chatter of the year. That's all I'm saying. Chat, pull up on us.
Who won it?
Who won it? We giving out Chatter of the Year awards.
I got a few in mind. There's a few in mind I could think of.
Listen, call in of the year.
We got some nominations.
Yeah,
we got some nominations.
Guest of the year.
We nominations.
We getting to the money, man. Yeah.
And we ain't crashing out to do it.
No,
Johnny get pretty close.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I appreciate Johnny. Like he might have ended his he was on like a 4-week straight run. He chilled out this week.
Reset. He had to hit the reset button.
What it was, he got it out last night.
Yeah.
Johnny got it out last night.
That was this morning. All right, y'all. Hey, this was a great episode. Before we get up out of here, y'all please tap in with us on all socials at the 2B Fair Show, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. If y'all catching this on a later date, hit the like button, leave a comment for us below. Tell us where we was wrong, talk about the EBT wars, whatever y'all want. Until next week, I am your host, Johnny P.
Over here, real.
It's Q. What did Steve say?
He said, "Yeah, John can never host again. Motherfucker be feeling himself in that military." Hey, that's the thing, Steve. Johnny is the host.
Johnny is supposed to be the host.
Last week,
I be having to take it away from him.
Last week, I was.
It was the white chair that fucked it up.
It was the white chair, bro.
That was the tequila shots.
We out. I got Johnny too early. Johnny turned.
Yeah.